Shut, bro.
Hey, let's try that again, man. My bad. I ain't turned the mics on.
It's good, fam.
Man.
Straight silence. Hey,
like
shout out Jazz, man. Jazz wasn't able to make it today, man.
Shut,
so,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Bro?
What's going on, Jazz?
Research came, bro. Shut.
Jazz, Pewee.
We ain't had the mics on.
He
out
said
here.
he
We
just
good.
texted us no sound. I know we just gave you a whole long shout out, but you couldn't
Right,
hear
gave
none
you
of that
a
shit. bro.
crazy shout out too.
Nah, but we back. We still giving it up.
We
Wednesdays.
bite.
You know, that's how it is when you live, man. You know, you get everything that come with it. You feel me?
Yeah, man, shit fuck up sometime, man. How y'all's week,
Shout
man?
out,
How y'all's
hold
week?
up. We got shout out real quick, Rail. What's going on, man?
Black,
Gang,
black,
gang,
black,
gang.
black,
Yes,
black,
sir. You
biggie,
already
biggie,
know.
black,
You already
bliggie, bliggie,
know.
black.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
shout-
loving the intro. Hey, appreciate it, man. We about to have actually another new intro too.
Yeah, we cooking up on the low.
Yeah,
you
cooking
know.
up. Yep.
Yeah,
Justin Milner, what's going on, man?
Jay
What's
Mills.
Mills was
What
popping,
up,
boy.
Jay Mills had the cleanest ride in high school.
Yeah,
That boy had he the first
Bro.
nigga I seen with pillows in the back of
Yeah,
his
he had
back
the
seat.
pillows. Man, if his son's kids watching, man, he had the pillows with the blue, what was it, Crown Vic. Yeah, man, it was an experience in that motherfucker, for real. We used to sit back and chill all day, man.
Man.
I like how you
Chill all
just
day,
covered that
man.
with a blanket one time. Yeah.
Niggas was smoking in the back of that bit.
Man, shout out Jay Mills, man. Shout out everybody watching, new, old, first time,
Facts.
second time, third time, haters, critics, everybody. We need feedback, man. Even if it is a hating ass comment, man. You know, that's still real shit.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
I
Hate away.
I take it as real shit. So
Nah, but
whatever we need, man.
it all boils down to producing, and we coming along nicely.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? So we appreciate the criticism. We appreciate the love. You know, what
We
I'm saying?
definitely want people to understand that we a live show. This is something that's
Facts.
new. This is different. You know, it's not really even a podcast because this is totally new. It's we doing something that's out the box. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely
Straight
keep
up out the
your eyes
box like
open.
these mics. You feel me? Straight up. Shout out AD.
What up with it? Yeah.
Plug. You
So,
feel me?
man,
Literally.
Oh shit! Shout out Marcus. What's up with
What up,
your
Mark
man?
Bull?
Marcus, man. What's popping?
Oh man, what's going on, Everybody in this
Yo.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's
There it
going
is. There
on,
it
man?
is.
Yo. Rail. What up?
Candyman. But how y'all's week been, man? How y'all's week? What y'all been up to?
Man. Sorry.
I went to the Nasty Nats.
Nasty Natty, what you do down there,
Checked out
boy?
the Newport Aquarium in Kentucky, man. It was alright too, man. I like I'm all natural, so I like animals and shit. That shit was nice though, man. Seeing all the different fishes and shit.
Yeah,
It's
man,
a lot
I
of
like
different creations out there. Shit crazy for real.
Speaking of them fishes and shit.
Yeah, what's the ass shit? What was that, like the manatees and the...
I mean, shit. They had
Shit,
sharks,
shark.
goddamn, everything, crabs.
Crabs, man.
Everything
But
the nasty.
Speaking of the animals, I was just watching some shit on National Geographic Explorers, bro. You know how long they be out there in the wilderness to catch that footage, bro? They live out there for 2 years in like a box about the size of that cabinet, bro.
Oh, yeah, be thirsty.
It's crazy. I wonder how much they get paid for that. That's nuts, man. Shout out to y'all, all y'all people, if any of y'all watching.
Weight and shit.
That's crazy. Just for our entertainment and our education. you feel
Naked
me?
and afraid.
In the name of
That
science.
real shit,
Hey, that
real
show was kind of
footage.
crazy though, for real.
Man, somebody was.
Would y'all
scrolling
niggas
through
go on that shit? Would you go on that?
For that bread,
I'm not
yeah.
going nowhere naked.
I mean, they blur your shit out.
I'm not going nowhere naked.
I ain't ashamed to be
They
naked.
blur
I'm
your
not
shit
going nowhere
out.
naked. It's not Erica.
It's a full-fledged show out there. They be like two people walking to each other butt ass.
Butt ass.
Like, hey, how you
Straight
doing?
butt
my nigga?
ass.
I
We
be
gotta
like,
survive.
I'm
Wow.
not doing that shit, bro.
She see mine. I just say nothing else.
Don't taz
It's
it.
like, nah, but nah.
I mean, the idea is to go for personality first, apart from that all that extra shit that comes with physical shit. You know,
Say,
I don't know.
curiosity kills the cat.
Well, shit, man.
Yeah, man, we need to dive in though.
So yeah, man. Real quick, man. I'm a filmmaker. You know what I'm saying, and we took a big loss. Just not from the filmmaking community, just from the black community in general. One of the biggest voices for real. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen any of John Singleton's interviews, he makes it clear that he is the voice for the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And that nobody else that would be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
a
they're
fact.
not from those circumstances. So we definitely want to give a big shout out to John Singleton for everything he did.
For the
Moment of
sure.
silence for the
Let's
bull.
get a moment of silence.
All right.
You're-
Never really know
Yeah.
how long those exactly
So-
those are supposed to last, but
Yeah, you know, a
I was
moment of
about the
silence.
Fresh Prince. I didn't know.
All right.
Nah,
So
well, yeah.
let me ask y'all a question. What's y'all's favorite John Singleton joints? Let's start with AD. What's your favorite John Singleton joint?
Jeez, there's so many, bro. First thing that come to my mind
Yeah, go
off
to the
rip,
list.
probably Poetic Justice. Honestly.
Man, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Slay.
all.
I mean, probably Boys in the Hood, just because it had the biggest effect for real. Probably gonna have to say Boys in the Hood, man. I didn't know. I didn't know that was all him a couple years ago.
I mean, for real, yeah, let me see, because he got a whole list of joints.
Bro,
that you may not
the
even
list
know.
is-
he got Higher Learning, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice,
Hold on.
Rosewood,
Wow.
Woo, Shaft, Baby Boy,
Damn.
Too Fast, Too
Come
Furious,
on, man.
Four Brothers, Hustle and Flow, Black
Damn.
Snake Moan, Illegal Tender, Abduction. Yeah, you got
I
a
mean,
Illegal
bro, out of
Tender
those
was-
first
Beverly Hills
four,
Cop 3.
I mean, out of them first four, hold on, go back. Can you go back real quick? Because, nigga.
Yeah, it's
All
too
right,
many.
so,
Yeah, his catalog.
I didn't know he had
Tez-
Rosewood.
that Rosewood, that was a good one. If you ain't never seen that, man, that's crazy. Now,
Four
Higher Learning,
Brothers.
too, though. I mean, what's yours, Tez?
Higher Learning is my shit, but shit, out of his creations, I, for real, right now, my favorite shit is Snowfall at the present moment. But overall, I'll
He
probably
did,
say,
John Singleton did that?
John, he did
yeah, I
that?
think that is
Oh my
his.
God.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, that's
Oh my
legendary
gosh.
shit. Cause I fuck with Snowfall. That shit.
Man, I'm talking about
waiting.
the man was on fire.
I'm waiting. Season what? Season
I'm gonna have
3?
to go with I'm gonna have to probably go with Boys in the Hood and Higher Learning. They equal.
I was
Fuck
about to
you,
say,
Remy. And Baby Boy. Baby Boy is a classic. It's a
like,
cult
Baby Boy,
classic.
like, damn, I don't even know. Hold on, let me see that. I mean, damn.
Sometimes we don't even be eating tacos. I be like, you gonna fix them tacos? Ha! You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna have to say,
We be eating chili and shit. You know,
Higher
like, it's
Learning-
chili for dinner.
Hey, man, it's my turn, nigga.
Sorry.
This guy, rude as hell. You nigga
Shaq,
talking
boy, I'm
about-
getting my Shaq on.
Yeah, nigga, get out of here, Shaq. Damn, Higher Learning, man. But shit, I love Poetic Justice too. That's my shit,
bro.
bro. I mean, but Higher Learning got that deep ass message. I mean, all his movies got deep messages. For
Higher
real.
Learning was.
Higher Learning for me though. That's
Now, it also says that all of these movies weren't directed by him, but he was either a writer, producer, or the director of all of those
wanna
movies
go
that I
for,
answered. If
He
you want to go with the writing, we got, what up, Candace? Special guest Candace in the
What's
building.
going down, Candace?
With the writing, we got Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Shaft, Baby Boy. That's pretty much
Man,
it.
Higher Learning, man. That's that shit, bro. I can't. I mean,
First school shooting I seen on film.
that was some wild shit. Bro.
Shout out to my nigga Cube. He gave Cube his start too.
Right,
Higher
real
Learning.
shit, man.
That can't be.
I
that's
mean,
kinda
and,
like,
and Pac get started acting too, though. I mean, shit.
he ain't do
On a
Juice.
big level. No,
You
I
can
mean,
give
he
it to
did
them brothers.
Juice,
What's
yeah.
them
I mean, he
brothers'
had
name?
Juice. Yeah, my bad. He had Juice.
The brothers that did Juice.
Yeah, what
'Cause
was
Pac
that
got
name?
into it
That
with them
came
niggas
out,
or
yeah,
something.
First, my bad.
But yeah, man. R.I.P. to the legend, though.
But
Speaking
you know
of
what,
another
though,
legend,
hold up, real quick though. Just on the John Singleton joint, man. I'm gonna just get a little bit deep, man. You know that's how I like to do. I mean, there's another overlying factor of this shit too, man. The man was 51, very young, and had a stroke. Health, man. Hey, man, your health is important, man. Don't forget
Health
that
is the
shit.
best wealth,
51 years old and died of a stroke.
he looked sick to me. Like,
Like that's crazy. Y'all
I'ma
don't
just
think
be
that shit
100.
is crazy?
that
51
nigga looked
years?
sick to me. Like, I don't know if, like, you can't trust everything you hear in the news. I know he had a stroke, but just the
It could
way
have
he
been from
looked.
something else. I mean,
I was
who
about to
knows
say,
what exactly, but still the health in general. You know,
the way he
The health
looked,
is
though,
important.
before the stroke was just, like, to me,
Make sure you drink water.
in my opinion, the way he looked before the stroke, he looked like he was sick, like on some old. No disrespect, you feel me? I'm just giving my observation. The nigga looked sick to me before he died.
Oh yeah, man. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
man.
for sure, man.
Enough death, man. Let's talk more
Get your health
life.
together, man. Make sure your health is A1, man.
Yeah, man.
But speaking of the legends, man, we're gonna go from one legend that passed RIP to a legend that's very alive and relevant right now. Y'all see the B-sides?
Yeah, that B-side shit was crazy.
Yeah, that
Honestly,
B-side.
I mean, bringing Cam
I
out.
know I didn't see the
I haven't
entire.
seen it.
No, I haven't
I ain't
seen
seen
it.
the.
I've
I
seen
saw
I
the
need to be-
highlights.
I need to be put
Yeah, I've
on.
seen
So
the
what-
highlights.
What was the point of this? It was to reunite, him and Cam, and
I don't think that's the reason why they did it. Jay just always do like a little B-side joint like every so often.
So what is a B-side? What does that mean?
Those are the joints that's not really singles.
Yeah, it goes back
You know
to
what I
the
mean?
origin of like when cassette tapes was out.
Okay.
Then you had the A side, which was all the hits, the radio joints, and then you got the B sides, which was the less
The
popular, but
Evils,
they were still bangers. You know
Where
what
I'm
I'm
from.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I seen the playlist, the set. You know, so all them songs definitely was because I don't like singles. So yeah, them is the songs that I definitely want to hear. So Ambitious and the Evils and all of that. So yeah, man.
But yeah. What's y'all's favorite B-side of Jay? That's hard. Give me three.
I got one. Hold up. I don't know the exact name of it. It's on Reasonable Doubt. I gotta look it up. It's my shit.
I mean, mine is Politics as Usual. Honestly, bro.
That's a classic.
That's like that's the one for me. I like that beat is hard with the melodies of that chorus. Man, what? It's just crazy.
Mine's probably like Where I'm From, and for real, everything off of the American Gangster. American Gangster, one of my top. That's probably like my top one or two JCDs.
My all-time number one Jay-Z B-side is Bring It On. Number 13 on Reasonable Doubt.
Bring It
That's my
On.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That first, whoever that first nigga is on that shit, motherfucker went nuts on that motherfucker.
I got the bad bitches gasping for
Forever
air and Aspen.
That nigga went crazy.
I see the planes though. Shout out Jay. But yeah, man, Rock Nation shit. Anyway though, y'all trying to hop into the more serious stuff, or y'all trying to keep it light? Y'all want to talk about the playoffs real quick? Just breeze through on them real quick.
Hell yeah, might as well. I mean, shit.
Motherfucking.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I honestly haven't been up. I watched 2 games ago. My boy KD, you know, he be in his bag. But apart from that, I ain't really been watching shit as far as the playoffs.
You been watching the playoffs? What about you? I know you've been watching them.
Oh yeah, I've been tuning in. But we did forget to mention that. The Nipsey freestyle. What did y'all think about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
I
That
mean,
shit
how
was
he
crazy.
was trying to break down the gentrification. Because we definitely starting to see that, you know what I'm saying, in our areas around town.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing, though. It's enough for somebody to say something. I mean, but what's the next step? You know what I mean?
Right.
I think he probably doing shit behind the scenes. He probably just.
No, I'm not talking about for Jay. I'm talking about for us as a collective.
yeah.
I know what the next step is. We all know what the next step is,
Right.
but it's like, who
Yeah,
is it ever going to be taken in
basically
that
just
direction?
giving a seminar on the stage,
Right.
For real. Just sound like, you know, put
He
some
was
real
talking.
in some
I remember
words.
somebody-
You know what I'm saying?
I remember somebody saying Jay don't really be teaching nothing. But you know, I guess that's opinion. But you know, I feel like Jay just has that lane. Like I don't feel like nobody else could really do it like that to where they could just like create that moment and that vibe in that particular setting. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he's
you
doing
in Webster Hall, my nigga had on a tuxedo and a bandana. You feel me? With a gold chain, and just like started going off the top. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing like Jay got the live band behind him,
Yeah, he's
and then it
running
just
up.
go into this. What did he go into? This Can't Be Life. What was that? He went into This Can't Be Life, right?
He went into a couple. I mean, I've seen a couple different flashes, so I need to watch it in full.
Somehow, some way, we're gonna make it up. That's what he went into. But yeah, bro, that whole little vibe, that little freestyle, the melodies, the band. It was just a moment. I would have loved to be there. We're gonna get to events like that soon. We're gonna be reporting live from Webster Hall and on some shit. We're gonna kick back. Stay tuned.
That boy Rail said, buy back the block. Yeah, I mean, you know, but it's like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Marcus said his songs was Meet the Parents December 4th.
December 4th.
Said he
December
got, the,
4th,
he got the
yeah.
same B-Day as Jay. And Miss Justin said Baby Boy from the John Singleton movie
For the
Selection.
John Singleton.
Yeah, Baby Boy
conversation.
is-
Baby Boy, that shit
It's a
was a
classic.
classic.
That nigga
So
choked
that's
him
Bro, I
out.
just
our
love that
in-house.
fucking
Yes. What's your
bite.
favorite John Singleton movie?
Oh
no,
Oh no. But nah, man, yeah, bro. Yeah, Jay just, it ain't too many people that could do that, bro. They was talking on another podcast that's more popular. It was the Joe Budden shit. But they was saying like how the new artists can't really establish like a B-side list like that because the music comes out too fast now. We too saturated, so they don't really have that list to where you can come up with a B-side concert like a Drake or a Wayne or an Eminem. You know what I mean?
I definitely don't agree with that, but I hear what he's saying.
Who you think can do it now?
Yeah, everybody can do it. Nas has a B-side. I mean, he's
Nah, not them.
Who you talking about?
Yeah, we talking about new niggas.
Talking about new
I
niggas.
mean, Kendrick, J. Cole, all of them, bro.
Not them. I'm talking
I'm
about
talking
like
about the Lils.
new niggas
the
like
Lils, all
Kodak.
Lils.
Motherfucking Kodak might be able to do it
I mean, they only-
eventually.
Well, nah, it take time if they knew.
Any
They don't
nigga
really
that
have a
got
catalog.
mixtape, but just because you got a bunch of catalog, don't mean you got some good
Exactly.
You
songs.
really
though.
gotta, if you new in the game.
These shits is like hits, bro. These shits is like,
Right.
it's a level to them. Like, they street certified. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, if
It's
you're talking
different.
these new type rappers like Rich the Kid or them
Yeah,
type, I mean, I get that.
it's
but-
disposable,
Yeah, now
right.
that I agree with, but we not talking like the Kendricks or the Wale's or Crits or J. Cole's, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they got cult classics and shit.
yeah, even Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Yeah,
man.
Jeezy for sure.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Shit,
Stop
Gucci?
playing Jeezy, man.
I said I do.
That was with
Oh,
yeah,
that boy
was
Real
bad.
said, at the end of the day, we can't be mad at the gentrification that's taking place in regards to the Jay-Z comment, if anybody wondering.
That's a fact.
At the end of the day, we can't be mad at the gentrification that's taking place. The people staying in those areas didn't take pride in their community and take care of it, which made the value go down. Exactly. You right, man.
Oh yeah, no facts. That's
It's right, but at
The
the same
people,
time,
bro.
it's also like it's factors that go into that though. Like it's factors. You feel me? Because they move certain. They got certain criteria in order for you to be placed into certain environments to where you can't really try to better yourself or unless you willing to lose what it is that you have. Like we was talking about last time, you feel me? When we was talking about, like, for example, how like if you was on Section 8 or something like that, you can't have like how supposedly you can't have like be married or whatever and have the father in the home and shit. I don't know if that's new or if that's old, but like shit like that factors into that type of stuff too. You feel me? Because if usually in a situation where it's a gentrification type of ordeal, it's usually like a urban community. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, all right, if you want this certain income, you gotta be in this area because you can't afford to be out in this area or whatever. You feel me? But they, with the gentrification, you feel me? It's just certain things that the government
Even
doesn't
with
allow.
the,
You know
no,
what I mean?
it's not even that, bro. Because even if
I
people,
feel like it's all connected.
I mean,
It's all connected.
everybody got a choice to make it out, bro.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. But
If you choose not to make it out, if you choose to fuck your shit up, that's on you, man.
That's
It's
not
people
always
that's
on
there that's
everybody,
trying
though.
to make this shit
I
happen.
understand what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm saying
And
is
it's people
like,
that's been in those circumstances that made it out too.
that's
A whole
fact.
bunch.
It's
So
a
that's
peop-
what I'm saying.
That's a fact. That's like people stop quitting their job and then going on to own a Fortune 500 company. You feel me? Like, it happens, but it's rare because a lot of people don't have that type of mentality. But you feel what I'm saying?
The
Those are the
government-
characteristics.
The government
that-
ain't the cause of that mentality.
I'm not saying that they are.
We
I'm
said
just
the
saying that
government
it's a
causes
piece.
the factors.
I'm saying it's a piece. I'm not saying that they're the whole reason. I'm just saying it's a piece of it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like curriculums in school, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit plays a factor in it to me.
Because I came from that environment and I'm perfectly fine.
You ain't perfect. You ain't perfectly fine. You could get better. But
Well, you know what I mean.
yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I'm trying to explain what I'm saying. I ain't disagreeing with what you're saying, but it's factors that go into that type of shit. Cause I know people, you feel me, that be grinding in those situations, and it's more rare than it is common. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean, bro?
for example, bro, like I just said with the example with a man being in the house, like.
You couldn't be on welfare. Yeah, that was back in the day.
Exactly, but I'm saying like the neighborhoods that's getting gentrified are places like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like they ain't coming into Reynoldsburg and kicking the niggas, or you know what I'm saying?
Because they take care of the community out there. They got
I understand
niggas out there.
that.
They not throwing trash on the
I
streets.
understand
and-
that,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
it's a mentality, bro. You do what you surrounded by. If you move into a
They
neighborhood,
never went to Bexley and seen motherfuckers spray painting houses, but niggas spray paint.
like I was about to
buildings,
say, if you
fuck
move
shit
into
up.
a neighborhood and you see manicured lawns, you're not gonna let your lawn be the shitty lawn on the block.
All right, but we could do the same thing in our communities and
That's
bring
a
our values
fact.
up.
But what I said was, bro, that there's other
Government
factors
ain't got
that
shit
go
to do with
into
that,
those.
bro.
It does have something to do with it, bro. There's other factors, bro. That's why those communities
We're
over
giving
there.
too much power to these
It's
people.
not giving power, bro.
Listen, bro. No, listen.
You giving them the power. I'm saying it's up
we,
to us.
We missing it because Jazz kind of say the same thing sometimes, bro. It's not about giving them enough or giving them power by saying that they're in control or they control the narrative or they got, you know what I'm saying?
Be careful how you
listen,
say it. When you say it like
well,
that.
listen,
I didn't say it like
it's
that.
about them being there, bro. There's a cause and there's an effect, and there's always a reason to why. It's called the projects. You feel me? So when you take the projects, and I believe what the white dude, what's his name, Lex Wexner, he just bought the freeway and he bought the short north. Like if you raise the rent, we even see it on 11th. When we used to go to the cages, bro, them was all niggas on 11th. Now they done raised the rent, bro, and they push them out. So I see what you're saying. I mean, we got somebody
That
who
nigga
agree.
on 11, bro. What was going on over there, bro? At that
Of
store
course.
on Kelly's, bro.
I mean, I'm not saying, bro.
So now you missing the point, bro.
you
What we're
missing the
saying
point.
is, yeah, bro,
Who
you're
turned
focusing
us
on one thing,
into
bro.
that, bro?
We're just
Like-
saying that there's factors that go into that to people being in those settings, bro.
When you
It's
put
a project.
niggas on welfare, BA, and you give niggas
is
a
the
crutch.
mentality,
So let me give you a
give niggas a
statistic.
crutch, BA. They're gonna lean on that
Let's
crutch
give you a
hard as
statistic.
hell.
There's
And
more
gonna
white
make them
people on
lazier.
welfare than it is black
That's
people.
fine, but we're
Fine,
talking
we're not
about
talking
right here
about
on the
that.
We're talking about
we're
in the
talking
community.
about the Kroger area
So you
by
talking about
on the
people
way into
on,
Bexley.
no, we
We're
talking about
a
people on
community.
welfare first.
We
right?
talking
I'm talking about a
We're talking
community.
welfare communities.
I'm not talking about black or white.
Listen, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to finish.
There's
I don't
black
care-
and white.
I don't care
There's
about
black
a
and
mobile
white
home
in the
trailer
community.
home, bro. That's where all they little.
I'm saying that if there's things that factor into people being in placed in like situations to where they're placed in an area, I'm talking about an area, not black, not white, not Mexican.
But
If
that's,
you're
he
in
was
a-
saying,
No,
so
but in
I'm not talking
our
about
white
welfare. I'm
suburbs,
saying
bro, how many
what I was
people
saying.
you think is on welfare? From Dublin to Reynoldsburg, Blacklick,
I
maybe
mean,
Whitehall.
truthfully, I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. And I doubt, I'm sorry I don't have the numbers, but I doubt that it's high, BA. And even Bexley and New Albany, like these is communities
you're
that
talking
are
about
getting.
places you have to buy houses. Yeah, of course.
And you
you're not
gotta have
gonna-
credit, bro. And we're not informed on credit like
saying.
they
It's
are.
factors,
You
credit.
feel me? My parents was amazing, bro, and I
Yeah.
would never take nothing that they taught me, but they never taught me shit about credit. I had to get out here and fuck up and learn and hear about it from this person, that person. I wasn't about to be 15, 16, like, hey, mom and dad, what's credit? Like, nah, nigga, I want to dunk the basketball.
And
You
even
feel me?
with the shit that
That's
you
what
was
I'm saying,
saying,
bro. They're not gearing us towards that because what do they have us? What do they have set up at our schools, bro? The Army? Or nigga, you play a sport. You going to school, and then what else they got?
I can't
They
say
got,
at Walnut Ridge they had computer class, music,
of course they
all
had.
that shit.
Right, yeah, they donated some old ass computers. All right, I'm saying,
They had
bro.
Windows 98.
But I'm saying, bro. Still, how many niggas? I'm not saying that you and you may be an exception. How many niggas you know work on computers? I'm just saying.
I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers with computers.
I'm saying.
Well,
I
just
know.
did-
I
that
know
shit,
niggas
that
that was
shit,
on welfare that
that
had
shit, that
computers.
shit don't all boil down. It does. Of your
I didn't get the
decision making
computers
is a
'cause they
big
don't work,
factor, bro.
so
But
Same way I got mine.
everything ain't up to the
I had
person,
one.
bro. Like you feel me? That's like if a woman get married, right? Or get pregnant or whatever, and the shit fuck up. Say the nigga's deadbeat and just leave, and she working her job, bro. But they had a family income, and then this nigga just leave. And then she got to do everything by herself. That might knock her off track to where she's in one of those communities now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It ain't
bro.
always
What that got to do with
just,
the
oh,
government,
you
though?
shouldn't have laid with that
No,
nigga.
what
It's
he's
different.
saying,
It's
what he's
factors,
saying is
bro.
Okay, I understand it's
Back in
factors.
the day,
Factors
yeah.
with everything, though.
So what was
We
you
can say
arguing?
that.
What was you talking about
Yeah,
then?
I hear what he's saying now. It took him a while.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's different factors.
So
I'm
when you say the
saying.
government, you
I
saying
said
out with the
that was
government.
another factor. I'm
But nah,
just,
if
I'm just
we
making
go into the chat.
you feel? This is all types of shit.
Denisha, which is my kid's mother. She's a wonderful lady.
What up, Denisha?
I believe the government is a major factor. People will work less so they can get the assistance.
Thank
So
you.
that's what I'm saying, bro. The government knows that it's a bunch
They
of
know who
lazy
they
fuck-
putting in those
they know what
areas,
they
bro.
doing, BA.
They know that they
who's out
putting
in the-
criminals
Who
over
let
there.
y'all
They know
niggas
that they
think that
putting
shit?
Who let y'all
motherfucking
niggas
sex
think
offenders over there. They know, bro. It's a
I lived in the hood. I was in and I got
Everybody
the
lived
fuck
in it.
out, bro.
We're not talking about you,
Everybody's
Brian.
not BA.
I know,
Yeah,
but
bro.
they can though.
Everybody's not clothed in their right
Yeah,
mind,
straight
BA.
up, bro.
People
There's
out here
people that made it
fucked.
out and made it further than you. You
Right,
didn't.
exactly.
So
Niggas
it's
is
everything.
still mean
You're
by
not
the
them.
niggas,
They're not
BA.
you.
What did Jay say? We got to get out the barrel.
Yeah,
Niggas
that's what
love
I'm
the
saying.
barrel, BA.
Nigga, you
That's
gotta go to work
all they-
tomorrow.
You feel me? Like everybody
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
have
go
that
to work.
That's what I'm
mentality.
saying, bro. It's niggas that you feel me.
Because
niggas that can go to
everybody's
work
journey
tomorrow.
is
Because
different.
once again, BA, what options
Look,
do
hold
we
up
have?
though, because
nothing wrong
motherfuckers
going
be
home,
making
bro.
excuses, bro. I'm
It's
tired of
not
niggas making
excuses, bro.
excuses,
Hold
bro.
on,
This
hold on,
niggas
hold
out
on.
here right now talking about, oh, I'm a felon, I can't get no job. Oh. Bro, it's hella motherfuckers hiring felons, bro. I know niggas that's got violent felonies right now. They got good jobs.
You ever had a felony?
I got a
can't
record.
speak on
I
that.
got no. I know
You
niggas
can't speak on
that
that if you
got
ain't got
felonies
no
right
felony,
now
bro.
that got jobs.
You ain't got no felony, bro.
With a felony,
You can't speak on it, bro.
I know niggas.
I'm a felon.
I'm speaking for
I'm a
niggas.
felon.
Can you give me
From
one
niggas
place
that I
where that
know.
person
I'm a
works,
felon, bro. It all depends,
not-
bro.
just give me-
It depends
give me-
on one.
Right.
Hold on, I'm a felon, so I
Let's
can
say
speak on
a
this shit.
story.
One,
My
it
bad.
depends on your skill set. When you're a felon, bro, the more than likely, if you're getting a job, bro, you're gonna be in the factory busting your ass for like $8, $9, $10 an hour.
12 hours.
A lot of niggas value their time more, so it's like most niggas, not me.
Well, that's still a job though, right?
It's a job, but what I'm saying is a lot of niggas. Okay, for example, let's use most niggas, bro. Most niggas hustle, right? Most niggas that go to jail for hustling that I know. So if these niggas is willing to take a chance to get money, and they hustling for free because they don't want to get a job, they're not going to get no job for sure when they get a felony on their shit because they didn't want the job before because they want to live a certain lifestyle. We don't work certain jobs because we want to live a certain lifestyle. So it's the same shit. The jobs that you want and the jobs that's worth your actual time aren't available to you when you're a felon, especially
But if you can't do that, you got to settle for what you got because that's
niggas
your
ain't trying to
situation.
settle. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
your fault then. That's no factor. That's your fault.
That's
you
like-
made the crime. You
like I
got
said, bro.
It's all your
Like
fault.
Like I said,
made a
bro,
mistake,
it's
right?
not,
No.
it's not, bro. It's not
All
like
you
that all the time, bro.
influence is
It's
big,
not like
though,
that all
yeah.
the
That's all
time,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Don't act
bro.
like
That's like me, bro. I got arrested defending myself.
All right.
So,
right.
nigga, I couldn't get a job for years.
We don't want to hear your soldier boy.
Nah, I'm just saying because this nigga just thinks that it's always.
Nah, no.
He just saying it's always
No,
a decision.
listen.
Who was your decision?
No,
It
but
don't
then-
work like
but-
that all
no,
the
but
time.
what it's two different perspectives, bro. You're coming in and telling a story. You feel me? You're coming in and telling a story, giving details about why it is this gentrification is. Well, he's saying BA is giving a solution because that's what BA is a living solution from where he said where he came from. The same with you, the same with AD, the same with me, the same with Jazz, same with all our listeners. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure most of everybody in here ain't come with a silver spoon in their mouth. They don't.
Right.
I know everybody. Yeah. So yeah, I feel where both of y'all coming from, but you got to understand he's coming with the solution because. Yeah, you gotta understand, niggas make mistakes, bro. Whether
On
if
top of
it's-
that, look,
whether
I
if
know a
it's-
nigga that's right now. Hold up, let me get his business card. This man just spent 12 years in the can. Got out, got his own business. I can't even find his damn cards. We switched around the store.
But that's what I'm saying. He got his own business. He ain't go get a job because it probably wasn't available for him. So
I'm
with
talking
him
about
being in,
I'm
I'm just
talking about
saying.
jobs. Let's say
I understand.
opportunities.
You said
in general.
jobs.
All right, I'm just
That's what
saying
I'm saying.
opportunities in general.
I just never liked
It's
that. When
opportunities
people-
out here.
That's
people
what I was
post
just
that on
saying. That's
Facebook.
what I was just getting
They'll
to.
post a list of all the companies that hire felons and be like, y'all can't. Like, man, stop that. If you ain't had no felony, because listen, I have
That shit
a
hard.
I have a domestic violence. You feel me? And that's a misdemeanor, and that shit is hard. You feel me? To even get a job. So
I
can
guarantee I got way more
they
charges.
look. Yeah, they look.
Bro, I got
You
gun
feel me?
charges and shit on my record, bro. I work at Chase, Discovery,
Can't get one.
motherfucking everywhere, bro.
Them misdemeanors, bro.
I'm saying-
It's different.
Depending on your skill set, I do know how to
Gun
speak.
Gun
charges.
charge ain't a violent charge.
All of
A
it,
domestic
everybody-
violence charge
I'm not trying to compare
But
charges. I'm just saying I
it's
got
a
more
difference
charges.
though. It's a
I have
difference,
more
bro.
than you.
I bet you.
It
showed
don't
up-
matter,
I bet
though,
you
because
showed
it's
up
a
at that
difference.
interview with a tie on.
If
These
you
niggas
got a
showed
gun
up at
charge,
the
that could
interview.
be just you might have a
I
gun.
don't wear
no consider.
ties. I don't even wear ties to court.
If you got a gun charge, that might be like, he had a gun without a consent to carry. DV, that means you're a liability to her. She's
not
sitting across the
making
desk from
any
you. You're a
comparisons.
liability to her.
I was just
I don't
saying
think-
I have way more
I don't-
charges than he has.
It's not
That's all I'm
about that,
saying.
bro. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like
Yeah, plus
that's what
it's
I'm
all
saying. You
circumstantial,
focusing
BA,
on the
like,
wrong thing.
it's
That's like
all
having
circumstantial.
I got 7 tickets for
No, you
for
say
jaywalking
DV, whatever. I'm
or
just
speeding
saying
tickets.
I have
Circumstantial.
charges too. Is all I'm saying.
It's all
I have
circumstantial,
shit.
bro. Like
Yeah.
you said, everybody.
Every-
don't have
that's-
the skill
that's what
set.
I'm saying.
Like,
Right.
he's able to
But
speak.
you got great jobs too, though, right?
I'm able to
So
speak.
what are we talking
I'm able to-
about?
Everybody don't have
Everybody
that
don't have
skill
that,
set,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
You
There's
know what I'm
all
saying?
it's
Because
all
you-
factors. That's why I was saying it's the schooling, all of that shit, bro.
Niggas need to pick yourself up. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Niggas do, and
you
niggas
have
sometimes
parents.
niggas get knocked and
You
get
have
in
the parents.
situations for trying to pick
I
themselves
had
up.
one mom, and I ain't have no curfew
Uh-huh.
ever.
Yeah. So you had a good mom.
I would say
Where'd
she
you
wasn't
learn?
the greatest,
Right.
but she, you know,
Where'd you learn to speak well? Like,
I
where'd you
learned, I learned a lot from outside and not inside.
Yeah, everybody not gonna pick that up, bro. Everybody don't
You
know,
know
how
what
to
I'm saying?
speak well. That's why I'm saying everybody don't have that.
I learned
that
a lot
skill
from
set,
the
bro.
outside, more from the outside
Uh-huh.
than I did to the inside.
Right. Yeah.
That's life though. You feel me?
Yeah,
you
influence
always
is big.
you always gonna learn
So,
more outside and
with
going
that-
through
big.
circumstantial stuff.
I was young
Right.
boy, no curfew. I was out, nigga. I smoked my first weed, nigga. I started smoking weed in 3rd grade, bro.
He got me smoke. Well,
That's what I'm
he got
saying.
us smoking.
I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to as a little kid because, maybe because I was a little smart. I don't know, shit. But I ain't gonna say my mom was bad, but yeah, I never got caught. She was good enough to where I'm like, shit, I ain't never gonna get caught doing nothing.
I had a great mom. My mom was.
My mom, you know
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying?
I had great parents.
Yeah, for
I know
sure.
you did, bro. Everybody don't have that. I ain't gonna call it a jump start, but
I ain't
nigga,
have
It
both
takes
parents.
time,
I ain't
bro.
have both
It
parents.
takes
I ain't have
time,
none of
bro.
that.
one or
Low-key,
two,
I
one or
think-
two is good, bro.
Low key, I think.
As long as I mean, shit. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
As
like,
long as you ain't
the
the lady and
circumstances
boys
that
in the
I
hood,
come
baby.
from, bro, is the same circumstances that a lot of these niggas come from. That I
But
sold
that's what I'm
dope.
saying.
I went to the same.
But your
shit that they went to
circumstance
as well.
might not have been as dire as theirs, though, bro. That's why you can't. That's why I'm saying it's
can't.
always
It's
facts.
Everybody
You can't-
deserves their
You grew up
own
in Columbus,
individual
Ohio,
love,
bro.
saying,
and
bro.
attention.
Like, you
If
grew
they
up in Columbus, Ohio,
everything
though.
is in the mind, bro. If you believe that you can
that-
make it out of anything, bro,
That's
you can
facts.
do it.
But a lot
Let's
of
change
people-
people's minds.
But you've seen
That's
that,
what-
though,
that's
bro. You've
solution.
seen it.
why
You've
are we?
seen
So
the
why
out.
are we still saying that we giving these people a crush to lean on?
Because
Let's stop that crush now.
You're doing
Why
that.
is that?
You're
Well, I
doing
don't
that
have
from your
money. I don't have
perspective.
money to
We
give
don't
them,
have to
bro.
have
One at a
money.
time.
It's right
They're
here.
on welfare, bro.
We right here, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
If we put the energy into the universe that niggas can change and make themselves better,
need to
instead
be
of
inspired, bro.
instead of going to that narrative of saying, "Oh man, it's circumstances, it's this, it's that." No, it's not. It's the mind that's fucked up. If we can change the mind, mold the minds, then maybe we won't have these so many people in these circumstances.
So let me ask you.
That's all I'm saying.
Are we not at? So we're not at war.
You at war no matter what. Even
Okay.
in peace times, you at war. Even with yourself, you always at war. The war is inside for real.
Facts first. That's the
Yeah,
first
if
one.
you can't beat that war, that's why the energy comes out.
I still think all that shit is circumstantial. Because it was the whole Black Wall Street with that mentality. They destroyed that shit.
See, you scared.
I'm not scared. I'm just
who
stating
cares,
facts.
bro? If we
I'm
build
just stating
another
a fact,
one,
bro.
if we
Stating
build
Stating a
another
fact.
one,
I'm not
if
scared
we
at
build
all.
another one,
He just stated a fact.
Stated
all right,
facts. That's what I'm
bro.
saying, bro.
If we build another one, they not blowing shit up,
You
bro.
don't know that. You don't
That's
know
scary.
that.
Why
Bro,
is
we
that
was
not
just
scary?
talking. Let me
How is that not
let me go,
scary?
bro. Just
How is that not
relax,
scary?
just relax, bro. Let me talk.
Hold on,
We was just
real
talking
quick.
about
Hold on,
real quick though. We was just talking about the lady that grew that garden. Y'all remember the lady that grew the garden? And then the people came and destroyed it or took it away from her.
In Atlanta. She
The
was
lady
in
in Atlanta
Georgia,
that was trying to grow the garden so she could feed the community. Remember they destroyed it?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a lady, bro. She had all the spices and herbs in the front and backyard. Had it gated.
You do know what I was talking about because you was like, she
Yeah,
probably
like,
ain't had no permit.
The city, yeah, I remember we did.
Yeah,
It was
that's what I'm
a
saying,
slow
bro.
She
show.
probably
They
didn't
gonna
have a
destroy
permit,
us.
bro. I mean,
I'm
you
not
gotta have a
scared.
permit.
You already know I ain't scared, nigga.
can't
Y'all the
just
one
go
you be
doing
telling
shit.
me not to say certain shit on here, but I'm just saying, nigga, it's facts, bro, and there's opinion, bro. I'm optimistic. I'm very
So can I
optimistic.
read this fact that
ahead.
that Miss Justin said? Those areas make sure they pay taxes and have meetings to assure low income or Section 8 don't come into their community. You feel me? So they're
All right,
pushing.
so if you just get yourself together, you can move beyond the red line. That's what she's talking about. Is called the red line.
Right.
I'm already aware of that.
Yeah.
That's what Jay was just
I'm
rapping
already
about.
aware of all of that.
That's what Jay was just rapping
Oh,
about.
oh.
But who makes it a red line? Like I understand what you're saying
Right.
because they don't take care of their da, 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 da.
in the community.
But
That's
who-
his whole point.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Who's
Who
drawing
outlines
the
it in the red
fucking
line?
Red line.
It's actually
bro.
just a
Factors.
blanket statement, for real,
Man,
but I
you know
mean,
you
but
keep
anyway,
on trying to nitpick. You know what I'm saying, bro. Come
Yeah,
on,
You
bro.
can get out of there if you want to. That's
We
all
not
the
saying
fuck
that
I'm
you
saying.
can't, bro. You avoiding the question. I'm not saying that you
Who
can. I
makes
never
the
said
red
that
line?
you couldn't.
We
I
could make
said-
the red line if we
Man,
wanted
all
to.
right, bro. Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
If we
You're
would
not
do and
answering the question,
revitalize
bro.
our, I just
You're
answered
not
the damn
answering
question.
the question.
The
You
question was
didn't.
who
You
made
said
the
we
red
could
line.
make the red line. That's
You
not
said-
an answer. You said we could make the red line, bro. Rewind it. You just said that.
Right.
So what are you talking? You're not answering the question.
So let me finish what I was saying. The question was,
didn't answer it.
who makes the red line? Obviously, the fucking the zoning or whatever the fuck because of the
Jurisdictions.
property values.
City zones.
But if we went into our own communities,
Where they
and
at?
fixed up our own communities, then those lines would not exist.
Where?
How hard is that to understand?
But you're not the one that's drawing the line, bro.
How
do you know
hard is that not to understand?
All I'm saying
Where,
is,
where am I speaking Chinese?
And I've said this before, bro, and and I hate to sound, I don't like to use the word hate. I dislike to sound real hopeless right now, but I don't have hope. You know what I'm saying? I don't carry that. To me, hope is paralyzing. But like we're too divided, bro. And I'm saying it's not possible to reunite. But damn it, we have to start like immediately, bro, because we are gone, BA. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like we gotta be inspired and we gotta
look. Hold up, you gotta stop right there because I know a whole community of motherfuckers that's conscious that's not gone. That you don't know about.
That's
what I'm saying. Like,
so if that community is fine, but once again, bro, I'm one that's always gonna preach, bro. We're a body. Obviously, we have to find the cancer because there's a group of us that's a cancer and that have to go.
But it's like that with everybody though, all races.
Right. Well, yeah, we're not talking about all races. We're talking about the salt of the earth. The chosen, bro. That's why I'm saying if we're not together, nobody's gonna be together. It ain't about superiority or we're the superior race. It's about setting the example, right? So if one community is setting the example and the rest of the communities ain't getting it, then that one community shit is dead, bro. You feel me? Like they have to reach out.
It starts in the mind.
They have to reach out though. Where's this community? They have to think. We need
to break the motherfucking thoughts that we don't have choices and options. I just said this
right.
shit.
So we need to be linking. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what's up, nigga? Track, bro. Good to see you here,
bro. We agree to disagree. Like, right.
We on the same page. That's all I'm saying.
Change the minds of the people, and then we'll be A-okay.
Yeah, that's a fact. Niggas gotta.
And niggas gotta. But when you say shit like, "Oh man, this the circumstances. You can't get away from that." It's like, yes, you can.
Niggas gotta stop talking about that shit, bro, because everybody knows what needs to happen.
That's on you.
That's the cancer.
I can't save them motherfuckers.
That's the cancer that needs to be
cut them out.
That's what I'm saying. We have to find them first. Because right now, BA, listen.
You know,
some of them are on crutches. He said, some of them are on crutches.
You just don't want to cut them out.
I don't.
We don't hold nobody accountable for the bullshit that they do.
I don't know them all.
I'm not saying all of them, but we don't hold niggas accountable for shit. Like, come on, man, we know this.
Yeah,
black people don't hold nobody accountable for nothing.
Exactly. That's why our communities is fucked up. That's why the property values are so low. I'm not saying that it's 100%, but like that's a part of it.
But you also got to factor in, like, bro, this shit been happening for generations, bro. We've been targeted to have a fucked up mentality, bro. Like I said, bro, it's layers, bro. All of us are woke, pretty much. Like, consciously. We all, like, nigga, you can look at us.
I'm not woke. I'm not
bro. You woke enough.
I'm not woke. I
don't
like the word. I don't like the term.
You're conscious enough, bro.
No, I'm not woke.
So woke basically means
it's a lot of woke people that still.
When I say woke, I mean informed.
That's an urban.
There's a lot of woke people that still taking naps.
I don't like woke. I don't want to be a part of that.
Well, you're informed. We're all informed enough.
I don't want to be.
You feel me? To the point where, nigga, we ain't in those types of situations that we speaking about right now.
And then on top of that,
bro.
Oh, go ahead.
Bro.
Quick,
go ahead, bro.
Bro.
Good.
I was gonna say this right now, man. We got more resources and more opportunities than any time in life. Yeah, you could really just go pick up something and go do anything you want. That's what I'm saying. There's no excuses. You could go and research, like, man, you could go right now on YouTube and figure out and become a plumber off of YouTube videos. You could go on YouTube and become an IT professional.
Say you find out how to do that shit. What if you ain't got the supplies? What if you ain't got the means to get? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's factors, bro. It's factors into everything, bro.
Right.
Everything.
So
you can get the information, but you have to do something to get the tools. You gotta have the tools. You gotta have the shit to look it up.
You gotta have the
plan. Exactly. I feel you.
Right. So what is your point then?
My point is that everybody's. It's not everybody's mentality. Like,
so we have to change the mind. So stop talking like that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm good.
No,
I'm just saying, bro. Like I said, bro. Everybody's situation is different. I'm just not categorizing everybody saying like, oh, you think fucked up. Sometimes it's not that you think fucked up. Sometimes something in life happened and it got you in a fucked up situation, and you're trying to get to that point. In terms of just speaking about the gentrification of communities, bro, that's all I'm saying.
The oodles and noodles babies, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
I was there,
his
bro.
mom smoked crack, so he goes.
Nigga, I was just fucking homeless, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you never grew up in a house like that.
That's
what I'm saying. Like, it's different, bro. Everybody's shit is different.
Y'all niggas.
Why did he say that?
Hold on. How many of y'all niggas been homeless right here?
Homeless?
I have, nigga. I came from this shit, bro. Like, get out of here.
If you was homeless, I'm talking to you as your cousin, nigga. If you was homeless, that was by your choice. Cause you could, bro. You my cousin, nigga. Stop, bro. Stop, BA. Stop, bro.
I wasn't in a box,
My
nigga.
nigga, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Wasn't
Come
in
on,
no
bro.
box, nigga.
You would have never been in no box, bro. Your name probably wasn't on the lease. You wasn't homeless, though. You wasn't out in the streets, my nigga. We got the same grandma, bro. You know my bro. You know my garage code, bro. You wasn't. Come on,
Nigga. You ain't have no place to go.
Listen. Hey,
Besides my mom's house.
You had a place you ain't want to go there.
Hey, tell me
fuck
chat
no.
before we move on to the next
Rather
topic.
be homeless, nigga.
Denisha Jensen said Old Town East is a prime example of a community that's trying to push out low-income housing. Marcus Tip said, I got a felony. It's hard as fuck to find a great job and hard to get a normal gig. There are more jobs that will hire felons, but it's hard when you are a violent felon. That's what Ms. Justin said. Rail Lincoln with this is on point of the kickback. Rail Lincoln with tips. Good looking, Rail. I can direct you to get some great opportunities, jobs, bro. If you still need it, I'm a felon as well. So man, God, shout out to God,
Hey,
man.
that's
Right,
where
That's a fact, bro.
man.
That's where it
See
starts.
what the
Shout
kickback
out to
doing,
us,
making
bro.
connections and
Yeah,
shit.
It's us up to people like us, bro, to change the minds. Bro.
But that's the whole point.
We
That's
got a
what,
whole
that's what I
army-
was
we got a
saying.
whole
He
army
might
of
not have
niggas.
been exposed
Got
to
a whole
those
army of
opportunities. That's all I'm saying, cuz that was a perfect example. Because he
listen.
might not have been exposed to those
I've been
opportunities.
exposed to a lot
Bro,
of
you gotta stop
opportunities,
talking
but
when
I
people
made
talking,
sure
bro.
that I was
Bro, you
exposed.
gotta let one at a time, cuz. You keep on
Go
cutting
ahead,
niggas
man.
off, bro. But like I was saying, he might not have been exposed to those opportunities at Black men.
Obviously, he wasn't.
So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't because of his mentality, bro. He just didn't know. He didn't know about it. So then he had to be introduced to it. So then now he's going to go explore those
Right, but
opportunities.
somebody
and it's-
was having a positive
That's
vibes.
what I'm saying, bro. It's
So
not
that's
always
not-
about the nigga's mentality, bro. It's about opportunity. What's presented to you, where you at, your circumstances. Can you get to this job?
We
Can you
talking
get to
about-
this
that's
opportunity?
That's one person. I understand that, bro.
So yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. So for my graduating class, bro. I mean, we got athletes. We had athletes. Some made it, some didn't. Some niggas became barbers. Like I'm trying to think. I mean, one girl might have became a doctor. She's smart as shit. Bro, it was one white boy, bro. His name is Benjamin Merkel. Shout out to Ben, bro. This nigga is a pilot. Do you
Ben
understand what
Merkel.
I'm saying? Like what he's saying, and once again, I'm saying that you are offering a solution, bro, because you are a living testimony of it. What I'm saying is, what Tez is saying is that we don't. I never in my life wanted to be a fucking pilot.
It was never
I'm not,
presented to
and
him.
I'm not saying
I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was
I
young.
wanted to be an architect, but guess what? And I
Right.
love to draw.
Architect.
But then
that's better than a pilot.
Right.
Architects make more than
Then I
pilots.
started
Don't
dunking.
get off track.
I'm coming at him because you said pilot.
Example. Right.
You're just saying the
Architects make more.
opportunities that's given to people, bro.
Right.
What's exposed
But
to
if
people,
you
bro.
can go be an architect right now.
I could go be an
He
architect.
not arguing
You don't
that,
like
bro.
math.
We just saying, bro.
Definitely don't like
You don't
You
like math.
giving him that information right now. But that's like the dude that made the billions off of mulch. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna think they gonna make billions off of mulch in our community, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm pretty sure he thought he was gonna make some money. He went and did it.
Listen,
That's the
keep
point
going.
in business.
So you
make
don't
money.
We
feel
talking
what
about
he's
a
saying as far as
whole-
there's
yeah,
certain-
bro,
there's-
come on, bro, you're
There's
not
things that are
listening to
presented
it,
to
cuz.
each race.
You're
Like
not
if you go
listening.
look at a curriculum at Dublin Scioto or Dublin or Hilliard Bradley,
They're gonna
they
have more- it's gonna be a
they have
vaster
hella-
opportunity.
Their schedule is
Yeah.
amazing,
It's
bro.
gonna be crazy,
That's,
like-
that's all we're saying.
So they
That's all we're saying.
So they what?
They're learning, about,
Trigonometry.
they're learning about credit in 10th, 11th grade out in Dublin and Hilliard, bro.
It's a difference,
in Upper
bro.
Arlington, that's all
It's
I'm
a
saying.
difference,
So what do
That's
we got to
he's
do?
saying.
So
That's
what do
all,
we got to
bro.
do? Teach
Learn
our kids
about
then.
it,
Change
right.
the minds.
Right.
So how can you teach
Right.
something that you don't know about, bro?
Research it.
That's what I'm saying. Cuz you're not listening, bro. You're not listening, bro. It's getting frustrating repeating this shit to you.
Because y'all.
You saying research it,
You
bro.
are-
Listen
you
to what
are
I'm
a
saying.
fucking
You have the
victim.
opportunity. You're speaking
You a
from
victim.
you.
I'm not a victim.
I'm not a victim either, nigga. I'm up here with you. What are you talking about? This is my laptop.
like
You
a
feel me?
victim.
Like I'm not a victim either, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have the resources to do this shit, cuz you're not listening.
Nah, but
We
okay, I
have
see
the
where-
resources.
I see where you're coming from, but it's like you creating a different circumstance for every scenario that he's bringing up, and it's like, okay, we know that different circumstances are out there, but
Right, I'm
I see
saying
where
that
you
too.
coming from too. It's like you gotta be positivity.
It's gotta
is the
be a
universal
leader
language.
to take the
That's
people,
what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same. I never argued
I'm
about what he
Malcolm-
was
I'm
saying.
more
I'm
Malcolm
just
than
saying
Martin.
you can't be like, oh, y'all here because of the way you think. That's not true. That's not true, bro, because everybody's circumstance is different. You can't take people in a community and group them all together like, oh, y'all's way of thinking is
never
fucked up.
did that, though.
That's why I'm keep on bringing up examples, bro. I'm like, shit, everybody's circumstances ain't the same, bro. Sometimes people
Everybody
might
can still change their minds.
sometimes people don't need to change their mind to be in a circumstance where it's fucked up, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. In order for you to get an opportunity, say you got all the intelligence that you need to get this job, but that job is all the way in fucking New Albany.
Now you got to catch the bus.
It's you're not catching me, bro.
If you want the job, once you
You're
gonna
not
catch the
catching
bus?
me, bro. You're not catching me, bro.
Nah,
It's always circumstantial,
Man,
bro.
what are you
Real
talking
talk.
about?
Circumstantial, bro.
I'm the one catch the bus. Shit.
Just catch the bus.
You gotta, the shit gotta be on the line. For
Don't
one,
you
that's
got
what
to
I'm saying,
walk.
bro. You don't know how, like, you
got
don't
to
know the
walk.
situations, cuz.
gonna
Nah,
have
ain't
to
no
walk.
buses out in New Albany though.
Exactly,
gonna have to
bro.
walk
Like, that's
there.
what I'm
I
saying.
don't
It's
think
just,
I don't think Dakota go out to New Albany.
that's what I'm saying,
Yes, it
bro.
does.
You do?
Yes.
Once again, I'm gonna say it's all circumstantial.
He keep on just trying
So
to
you can't
find
get on
something.
the
That's
bus.
what I'm saying. That's
So
all
you
I'm
ain't gonna
saying,
get-
bro.
So if you had an opportunity,
You might not live on the bus line.
It takes
So
three.
you're not gonna walk
It
to the
takes
bus
3
line?
weeks.
That nigga
Just
cheesy
It
walking.
takes 3
We're not
weeks.
All
talking
the way
about your
to the
friends,
motherfucking
bro. We're
side.
not talking. Have
But
I
when
said
I'm
a
bringing
name?
up real life scenarios,
Have
you
I
don't
said a
hear that
name?
shit.
Have I said a name?
When I'm bringing up real life
You
scenarios,
talking about a nigga that moved all that had the means to go all the way to Florida. You talking about the niggas that had the means to
you
go
don't even
all the
know
way to
what
Florida.
happened. You don't even know about that whole situation.
Is he in Florida?
No,
Did he go to Florida?
Let's not get
he
personal.
went, but it's
Yeah.
All
not.
right, then. So that's what I'm
You don't
saying.
know- you
He's
don't even
bringing
know-
up-
you don't
he's
even
bringing
know the
up personal
circumstances
people.
behind
I'm
it.
just bringing up an example.
point.
You have
So
no
all
idea
circumstantial.
what that means.
I ain't about to argue with you. Jazz
circumstantial.
sent me a message
Somebody
about
weak, Coach. God,
arguing with
weak.
people. I'm about to just
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
it's going
May
into the
L.
chat. It's going
Let's
into
go into the chat. May L. B.A. Right. You got to do what it takes.
You do have to
You
do what it
can
takes. If
have-
you have
No,
the
Listen, bro.
You can
Let
have
me read the damn
excuses.
chat.
You can have
I'm
excuses
quiet.
forever.
I am
Exactly.
quiet.
If you keep with that mindset, you're gonna always have excuses.
Nah, it's not an excuse, bro. I just know people
So,
that
I got this job. I can't get to the bus line.
you
I
don't
gotta
got the
walk
job yet.
15
You got to
minutes
get out there to an interview.
I gotta
But
walk
you-
15
but you heard what he
minutes
said, though. He
just
said
to get to the bus
you
line.
take away the crutch, crime gonna go up because that's all we know, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like I'm saying, bro, it's about your environment. You didn't grow up in an environment to where it was like dire, bro. You might not have had a silver spoon in your mouth, but you wasn't in no shit where it was like a dire situation, bro. People's circumstances is different, bro. People got stories, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
said
it's
you
it's
could-
a
No, it's
different
niggas with
mentality.
stories that make it though. Like that's what.
You
like,
could. She said
it's
you
gonna
could never open up a group home in Dublin, Upper Arlington, or New
How do
Albany.
you know
or
that
Powell.
though? Is it ever?
Maybe they
you
tried.
Don't know. I mean,
Maybe they tried.
Has
I
this
mean,
person
it's-
tried?
it's
Speaking
hard
for
to
somebody
speak
who work
on.
for the government, I'm pretty sure she. I mean, that's
what I'm saying, bro.
everything she's
Okay,
speaking
There's
about.
obstacles that are put up against us that might not be there for other people, bro. Like, if you in a certain community and you look a certain way, I ain't even just talking about black. You could be a dusty ass, dirty ass white boy, some trailer trash or whatever. You feel me? They got obstacles too, but it's just, you feel me? I ain't saying that if you live on the bus line, then you blessed. If you got the means to catch that shit,
and,
if
hold
you
up.
got somebody to watch your children, then you blessed.
I
You
just
feel
found
me?
a list of group homes in Dublin. I'm sorry.
That don't mean they black owned.
No, I'm just saying. I just found a list of group homes in Dublin.
Of course, there's group homes. We talking. She talking
She
about.
just said a group home, man. I'm
talking-
going by
I'm talking-
exactly what was said, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
just
think she
found it.
meant like that. I think he took.
It's
that.
right here, bro. Group homes are for people that's mentally ill, alcohol problems,
And it's hard
need
to-
residential assistance.
Life is about choices.
Group homes also assist abused and neglected youth,
Well,
developmentally
trust me,
disabled,
she gonna come back.
those with chronic
She
mental
listening.
illnesses, youths with criminal
ready.
histories, etc.
Well, she gonna come back.
I'm just showing it to you right there. I'm not trying to bust nobody out, but
Nah,
I'm just
it's
you
really
know what
hard
I'm
to
saying?
say what can and can't be done if you've never been like in
right.
the
That's what I'm
market.
saying. Until
market
I
for it.
just bring it. If you want to say something, just first boom. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be done. That's why I want to change our minds. Just with that comment right there. That is what I'm talking about. We can do what we want to do because that's
Not
it
that
right
easy,
there.
bro.
They did it. It's
I'm just
open.
saying,
Of course,
if
adversity.
it's that
I'm
easy,
just saying, though. I'm just saying, like, just in
Adversity is
general. And I'm not trying to bust nobody out, but I just was curious, so I looked it up.
Yeah, bro.
So
I mean, we all gotta evolve as a people, bro. Without unity, bro, it's not happening, bro.
I just feel like it's a reason why niggas don't own things, bro.
Denisha Justice, shout out Deron Coleman. He said life shit. Denisha
Shout out
Justice
D-Ron.
said sometimes you can have the resources, don't know how to apply them.
all
Marcus,
right, but that's
Facts.
what your mind.
Circumstances.
Like. No, you got the resource and you can't apply it. That
That's
means your
research.
mind is fucked up.
That's research, though.
You need to
Like-
use your mind to get your resources to work for you.
What if you find the resources and you can't utilize them though? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
It's in your mind. You need to research how to utilize it. Like, bro, you think I knew
You
how
got-
to use
yeah, you gotta
cameras
stop painting these
2
narratives.
years ago? I didn't know shit about this.
that's easy shit.
I had
though.
no
painting
idea.
narratives
No,
like
it's
that.
not. Don't
It
say
is,
that.
bro.
Don't say that's easy.
Marcus,
The editing is hard.
Don't ever say that this camera shit is easy, bro, because it's not, bro.
Marcus, nah, it ain't easy.
I want to see you do it.
Marcus,
It's not easy,
Marcus
bro.
the
It's
first
not
said,
that
I
easy.
lived in my car for 2 years. Facts. I went to Worthy to Kilbourne for 2 months. I learned CPR, went back to Mifflin. Curriculum was 3 months behind at least. Denisha Justin said, time to get out the bubble. You can research all day. However, there are not enough programs for the low-income community.
Actually, there's a lot of programs. I can pull them up right now.
May L.
We got a whole black. Go keep going, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to that.
May L. It is true. Everybody can get out of their situation.
That's a fact.
Coach Godfrey, do K Slay have tie-dye on? Coach got ha. May L. BA, right. You got to do what it takes. You can have excuses forever. Denisha Justin said he is totally in a bubble. They're trying to shut that down so we only consume what they offer us. That's deep, John. Ho said it best. You got to change the mentality. Denisha Justin, coming from someone that works with people with felons and misdemeanors, it's not that easy. I didn't come from that lifestyle, but I know. May L, it's not that easy, however it's possible.
Oh, that's what I want to hear.
What do you do for a living, Denisha? I believe
Who asked that?
Real. I believe she's a probation officer. Life's about choices, May L. It's possible. May, trust me, they have insurance, not from the government. But yeah, the group chat going down.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
lit.
shout out to
Down,
everybody in the
down.
group chat. Shout out to everybody commenting. Man, you see we up here passionate, man. It's because we care. This is the whole point of the kickback, man. So first time, second time, third time, haters, critics, everybody, welcome. You know what I'm saying? My name's Caleb Smith. Once again, reintroduction. You know, this is this tall Tez right here. So
They know
we
us.
going in.
Y'all niggas know who we are.
Started off. We talked about John Singleton, man. R.I.P. to the legend. He influenced the culture. You know, in many ways, I'm not going to say positively or negatively, but then we moved on. And we actually didn't have it as a topic, but gentrification. If you look around, it's going down in the city. The city is turning up. The freeways is changing. It's white people walking dogs in the hood, and they making rights before they actually get to the hood. We seen it earlier rolling around. This lady had a prize USA dog, like puffy and all, bro. And she was, I can't even remember where the fuck we was at.
We was coming down Berkeley.
And she was going this way, but it was niggas and smoking all that 40 ounces of glass everywhere, shooting all the dog. Wasn't no shooting, but she just made a quick ass right. She made a quick ass right. She wasn't going down that street, but yeah, we're gonna move on because what else happened? We discipline our children, man. Discipline our
Oh
children.
yeah, what's
So,
his name? Kareem Hill, whoever that.
What's his name?
football player.
Tyreek Hill.
What do you do?
Threatened his girlfriend.
They got it on the
What
phone.
was the situation?
Audio surface.
What's the whole situation?
She secretly recorded it because this is obviously not the
This
his
is an
first
argument
time.
between the
She
two
was
of them.
dry snitching. Like every time you
Yeah.
try to discipline him, you make him open his arms and punch him in the chest.
Yeah, bro,
And
you
you're
can't
like,
do
you be
that.
punching him too.
You can't
She
do
like,
that.
I never punched him.
Yeah.
Oh damn! So she sounded like she tried to set him up,
so
but it
she
backfired.
do sound like a
But it sounded like she backfired because he said you punched him too.
Right.
Nah.
But
It's
honestly,
on
bro,
him. He about to lose his contract.
Women, I
God
feel like
damn.
women be recording just to record. She might not have been trying to set him up. Like you could be like your conversation
Could be
could be
scared
that
and
dope
we
where
might
they
beat
just
her up
tryna
or some shit. I don't
relive
know.
that moment over and over. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where women will record me, but
what's
it
like-
wasn't for that shit. It was just for like.
But I mean,
the
we're talking
moment.
about an NFL player though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Is there any?
She could have been in her
athlete.
bag, but
Is there
like,
any? You know?
what's the
Yeah,
most?
Football niggas, man.
he said you should be afraid of me. That's what he said to the girlfriend. And yeah, I want to say he might have broke little homie's arm if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
So
Well, I mean,
yeah,
if
he
that's
too big,
totally
bro.
different.
You
That's
can't-
totally
you gotta
different.
discipline, obviously
Yeah, you out here
different.
breaking arms.
If you're out here working
Yeah,
out
you're
6,
breaking
7
arms.
days a
Like,
week.
breaking arms.
Yeah, bro, you're look enough a scary kid,
Man,
but
come on,
you
bro.
dealing
Yeah,
with
he
a
look like
boy.
a Florida nigga.
I don't even think that. I mean, like
Yeah, bro. Just put your arms
That's
up
just
and go
extreme,
squat on
like,
the wall,
come on,
bro.
man.
So put your arms up, squat on the wall.
Punch a nigga broke his arm and shit.
Yeah, bro. Give him
Damn,
some
boy.
books to hold above his head for like 10, 15 minutes.
What's
bro.
too far when you getting disciplining your kids?
Nigga, if you work out.
Breaking your
If you work
kids.
out,
Yo, we doing fitness, nigga. Like I swear, that's my discipline. Like, all right, we gonna do some push-ups. You gonna do some wall squats. You gonna do like you feel me? That's discipline.
bro.
Man, if you
right
bruising your
Hey,
kids up,
6 inches, bro.
there. You gonna put pain
You
on
gonna break a
yourself.
nigga's
I'm not
arm.
gonna inflict pain on you.
Remember 6 inches? Like, niggas cheat on 6. They gonna do 6 inches, but you can't no NFL like LeBron, Shaq.
So regular spank. So what about just regular spanking? Let's start with AD. Just a regular, back in the day shit. Swap, 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 swap.
Shit. As far as what, like, would I do it to my kids? Or
Yeah. Hit him with the
I
swaps.
can't really. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be able to speak on
Open
until they
handers. Open handers.
actually exist, but I don't. I believe in different forms of discipline. I don't believe in like physical. You know what I'm saying? Like abuse.
All right, so what about you? You giving out swaps or what?
Well, I mean, with
Have
my,
you ever gave out swaps?
swaps like to the hand, nice little pops,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And with my size, I just always thought, because my hands are actually kind of big, and I'm already intimidating. It takes a look. And having girls, I don't have the feel to get physical. I never, you know what I mean. So just a look, they
never
know.
really with my dog
But
either.
now, shit, they giving me the look I used to get in now. Well, I don't know. It's like shit, but yeah. But don't spare the rod, you know what I mean? But after a while, I remember my whooping stopped in like 5th grade. I mean, I was 110 pounds.
Oh, hey, Coach Godfrey, beat that pamper up. Denisha Justin, a regular whooping, I'm not going crazy, but like a little chop, chop, chop.
Like the leg, back of the legs.
I need,
Back of the leg.
nah, not even on the leg, not even on the pure
It's
skin.
got to be somewhere meaty.
Not even on the pure skin.
How old
though.
are they?
Nigga, I ain't never got no
I feel
regular
like people,
whoopings.
my bad. I feel like people be whooping.
But
their
back in the
kids.
day, my bad.
When they
Just
don't
going over
even-
what Ted said real quick. Back in the
Used to get my
days,
ass
whoopings is
whooped,
different.
nigga.
Back in the days, whoopings is different though from what we would call regular whoopings now.
Yeah. Oh, man, I remember it was the tree, man, the maple tree. My dad, like,
Go
go
get
get 2, bro.
switch it,
Braid
hell
that bitch.
yeah.
And I got a whooping, but that shit died after a
Your
while.
dad was
bro.
out there braiding.
So I mean,
He
the
braided
whoopings
the
is a little
switch.
That
different.
nigga
I
did
feel
braided
like,
his switch
man.
and did his mom's twist.
Yeah, bro. My
My
dad
mom
was-
choked me up.
He was.
Motherfucking punched her with the closed
dude.
fist, everything.
Yeah, but whooping stopped. Because after a while, I mean, you can't hit your kid in middle
Nah,
school.
yeah.
Niggas is 5, 6, 7, 8.
You
You
try
know
to
what I'm
beat them
saying?
niggas
5,
up.
10. I'm getting big. It's like, yeah, we just take
Of course,
away your phone.
it stopped. I'm talking about, just young kids. So, Tez, what do you? I know you ain't
My
whooping.
daughter too young for whooping.
Hell no, yeah.
Yeah, she
just
wouldn't even
turned
be able
one,
to process
just
it.
turned
Like,
one.
that's what I was
Like, what the
asking.
fuck?
Like, what's
She be looking at you like, what the hell?
You're never going to whip that little girl.
I felt
It's not gonna
I don't
go
think
like
I would. I might grab her up or something
Oh,
just to scare her. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But if I have a son, I feel like it would be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like with boys, you gotta you gotta low key make them a little tougher and like more strong than you would a woman. 2, nigga gotta be able to take a hit because you never know with boys. You feel me? Nigga might be the fly nigga in school. Niggas might be hating. Niggas might try to steal some of his shit. You might have to fight, whatever
Right,
the case may be. So you know what I'm saying? But I want him to be respectful of me too. Because you know what I'm saying? My lady, she like 6'3", so when I have a boy, he gonna be a big one.
Y'all niggas about to
So I gotta make sure that nigga
swallow.
know I'm daddy. You know what I'm saying?
don't know, bro.
He about 10,
You
11.
ain't going to have to hit
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
don't know.
now hold on, real quick. Let's go to the chat. Coach
Put them
Godfrey
gloves on
said.
with him.
Coach Godfrey said something real important. Is that it starts early.
Facts. Gotta nip it in the bud ASAP.
Starts early for sure. That's important right there for real. That's
How
probably.
early is early though? I don't want to be putting hands on my kid.
No. I'm talking about.
Soon as
I
my
think he's
son
talking
come
about
out,
as far as
"Just
having your
30, nigga."
kids. You know what I'm saying, in the right mindset. It
Yeah,
starts
like
early.
shit too, bro. Like ASAP. Like for real.
Yeah, because around 2 they like ready to learn and shit.
Personality
Not
is
saying not saying
forming.
put your hands and whoop your kids. I ain't never whooped my daughter.
I don't
I was a
even
softie on her for real.
I don't even think they would be old enough to process why. You know what I'm saying? It's
No, it's
just
more or
like,
less
Oh,
about
niggas know
your kids
why.
being
At
you
2?
know,
Oh, no.
they
not
gotta
a
know
two,
that,
not
you
a
know what I'm
two.
saying, not to fuck up. But I'm
But
not
like,
saying beat them.
4, 5, they know. They know.
Get that pamper, hey, Coach Godfrey, get that pamper.
Yeah, you gotta nip that shit in the bud early though. Straight up. You don't want your motherfucking kids trying to test you later.
Also, from the chat, we got Denisha Justin. Oh, yeah, what's the regular whooping?
common to
what's
one.
common to one is not common to all. That's damn for sure, right? I think we can discipline without putting our hands on. Yes, for sure.
bro.
Although it's necessary, nothing too serious. Yes.
All it takes is a look. That's facts. That's what I just said.
You want to take over?
Yeah. All it takes is a look. May L. That's definitely an anonymous name.
That look is.
Communication can go a long way. Denisha Justin said, "Kaylin don't have to do anything." I got that, which is true. I mean, she's like you have a daughter. Like I ain't saying that I leave it up to their moms to. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say,
but it's like
that's a better idea.
I do. You know,
I don't
want
to say it's a better idea because I don't want to sound.
Because for real, man,
I feel like that'd be a better.
Listen to me. I'm my daughter's security. You feel me? Like
Right.
I got them wrong or right. Like, and I tell them that. So
exactly.
you know what I'm saying. So I can have that honesty factor. You know what I'm saying? That ties with them. Like keep it real with me because I'm gonna be there. Like whether you're right or wrong. But yeah, man, it's. Yes, she definitely right. Like you whoop her.
Piggybacking off what you said though, it's like
I'm not.
just like you said, your daughter's protection. I want to be the protection, not the hammer.
Yeah, you gonna let your girls, your little
You know
girls
what I'm
get
saying?
away with so much, bro.
I don't want to be the hammer
Yeah,
for real.
man, they off the chain.
I'll let mama do that.
Denisha said, "You know,
I could think of scenarios if I would spank my daughter.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a couple.
what she do?
If I ever catch my daughter twerking in a room with a camera.
Oh, that's different. We talking about that.
I'm
That's.
talking about right
Nah,
now.
not right now. I'm talking about, she won.
Well, he just saying in general, so you would. You was thinking about it like, yeah, nigga, I would.
It's common.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? That's why
Especially in this
I see.
this
So
age
you
now.
whooping
You
ass.
know what I'm
whoop her
saying?
little ass,
So you
boy.
whooping ass, okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna whoop
I
her
mean, I
little
think
ass.
everybody will
That should
be
be fun.
sitting on the
You gonna
panel
be in the
today.
video.
I think everybody on the panel will probably do the same shit.
Did y'all see the dude?
Even AD. What you?
Facts.
Did y'all see the dude?
He said,
His
"Facts,
son.
no doubt."
He caught his son doing something. He caught his son smoking or selling weed or something.
Oh, and
It
he
was on
fought him
World Star-
and beat
it
him
was-
up.
Yeah, in the street. Hit him in his face and everything.
Let's talk about
Boom,
that. Now
boom.
that right there, I feel like that was
too far.
too far. Did y'all see that?
No, it's better. Nah,
They didn't even have gloves on.
Nah, that's if you got a son and he doing that. Nah, he needs his ass. It's better than jail.
His son was like 17.
He was
though.
punching him in the
He
face.
was like
though.
17,
Better than
18.
jail, BA. You want a nigga
going
in
to the
jail to
box.
punch you in the face?
No.
And you can't get to him behind the bar? Well, then whip his ass.
Oh man.
If he's selling weed,
Run
bro,
the fade, bro.
or
Run.
smoking, smack his hand.
A 17-year-old?
Back of the hand.
Nigga said smack his hand.
Give me your hand, boy. Put your hand out.
Ric Flair in that nigga's chest, nigga.
No, I'm just saying, if he was selling
Selling it.
whoop
I mean,
his ass.
you want to be grown like that.
Yeah, bro. You listen, bro. That's
Especially if you ain't got to sell.
You know they not
Nigga, I know
doing
damn well you
selling
ain't trying to
these-
sell. You ain't got to sell.
Grant,
that shit.
Selling zips, you ain't giving my order, nigga.
They are decriminalizing this shit a lot now, but still, bro. No, you can't be selling.
No,
trees.
dope. I can see selling dope like some boy.
Heroin or
Big,
something.
bro. If you was selling some
might
China or
get
some fentanyl, bro, yeah, nigga.
Where was they
Nigga,
at?
it's a wrap.
Man, rip this
Where
nigga's
was they
face
at?
off.
On World
man.
Star.
No, I'm saying y'all know the location.
I think it was in New York.
Oh.
It looked like brownstones in the back or some shit like that.
That shit crazy, man.
But he really beat that nigga's ass though. He beat that
He
little
dropped
nigga's
him.
ass, bro.
Like, he
Like,
dropped
bad
him, made him,
though.
like, take a knee.
He really fucked him up.
Took a little knee real quick. Shout out my nigga Jazz in the group chat.
Hey, man. Denisha Justin said, "Start young, don't wait." Coach Godfrey said, "Was it okay for her to record the convo?"
The
Personal.
Hills girl?
Hill.
To record it, I
If-
mean,
if she was fearing for her life,
I was about to say,
yeah,
if she
bro.
felt that she was in fear,
Listen,
then yes.
this
record
man
it.
probably had CTE. If you don't know what it is, watch Concussion with Will Smith.
Tell him.
These niggas are different. I
Tell
keep
him.
trying to tell
Yeah, them
niggas.
football niggas.
They think I'm joking, bro.
Yeah, man.
Football will
That's
be
some
robots in
serious
like
shit.
20 years, bro. They're not. That shit is dead. Like little kids ain't playing little league football. Little
Oh,
niggas.
you know it's crazy because
not a lot. Not
It's always the football players with these cases,
they
man, for
keep
violence.
trying to
They got
redesign the helmets because them
It
niggas is
ain't
getting
gonna
fucked
help,
up,
bro.
bro.
You get like, bro. Well, I love the movie, bro. I love Will Smith. He,
What, hey, hold on. What's that quote you said?
God did not intend us to play football. That nigga, hey, I love it, bro.
Any
Watch
nigga
shit,
that
bro.
will run, any nigga, like two big niggas that will run full speed at each other
Crash, bro.
and just run into each other.
Yeah, that shit is
He's some big
That shit is
motherfuckers
stupid.
too.
Niggas
He's some
be like,
big
you
motherfuckers.
soft. I'm like, nah, nigga, I just like the ball. Like, I don't want to hit you. And then get up and you
Run
hit
into
me
you.
again. After
There
a
be
whistle.
niggas out there with like 300 pounds and shit, 350.
Yeah, but see now their contact is different. But when you're dealing like with a nose guard, the running back,
or them safeties and all that shit,
the
going
linebackers,
across the middle, going across the middle as the wide receiver.
Bro, I'm gonna say it again, bro. I just remember they said Randall L. We remember he was playing when we was in high school, 06, 05. They said his girlfriend helps him up and down the steps every day.
Damn,
Look at
Jay,
Ryan
that's
Shea's
crazy.
ear.
Ryan Shea, bro. And that looked scary. It didn't even nothing happen to him.
Right,
like,
that shit, and he
that shit look
didn't he like
weird,
snap his
bro.
back or
Yeah,
something?
He like pinched a artery or something on his back, and that shit he couldn't walk
regular,
for like
he just,
2-3 weeks.
Fell down.
Bruh,
That shit is crazy.
Them niggas is different. Remember even Kellen Winslow, bro. Just the rage that comes with a football player. You have to. They have to chill. If you remember his interview,
yeah.
he was like, "I'm a fucking soldier. If I don't kill him, he's gonna kill me." Like this after the game, bro. Like these dudes be on some other shit.
They
man.
too intense, bro. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas is
man.
too lit, bro. But yeah, man. Speaking of social media shit, did y'all niggas see the dude that impregnated the twins?
How? I mean, I know how, of course, but it's like, damn, boy.
They was fucking.
I know that. But goddamn, boy. I mean, but you know what though? And I'm not gonna say this like I know this personally, but I've heard that twins tend to kind of date
The same
the
dude.
same dude. Now I'm not saying I've just seen this from, some shit I saw on some stupid ass World Star shit, but they was like into the same dude and shit.
Yeah, the twins. That's what I'm saying. They cousins, they siblings, they everything.
The twins.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they agreed with it. They're fine with it.
Oh, so this was an arranged.
This
It's
was
all
arranged.
consent.
Oh, see, I didn't even
I
know
mean,
that
if it's
shit.
all consent,
Well,
I
but
mean,
this,
hey,
yeah,
do
I
what you
mean,
do.
by all means.
Yeah.
I just hope
But
they
that's
just
just crazy
Sleep. I
as
hope
hell.
they sleep with him
I'm not-
separately.
I'm not about to look at
kinda
homeboy
weird.
like as an example. Like, oh, you leading by example, huh? Like, nah, that's not.
I mean, I'm not gonna
shit
say
wild.
he's leading by example, but he's setting. I'm not saying he's because nothing new under the sun, but he's setting a new trend. This won't be the end.
I mean,
That nigga the real
all means
Uncle
of
Daddy.
this
He the real Uncle Daddy like on Claws.
I mean, you got to think, and we talk about John Singleton. I mean, he could have been.
Uncle Daddy, yeah, like what the fuck, man?
He could have been influenced from John Singleton, baby
Uncle
boy.
Daddy, it's fucking
You know what I mean?
wild.
That's why I mean Uncle
wild.
Daddy.
Two kids.
That's some crazy shit,
He
man.
my brother cousin.
My brother cousin.
Damn.
Your auntie, my aunt.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he.
I think that's
he a
some
personal. He a personal trainer. I don't
mean,
know
that's
if
some
that has
wild
anything to
shit,
do with
man.
anything, but he a personal trainer.
I didn't even think about that till Ted said it's Uncle Dad. Dunkle. You a Dunkle. Dunkle.
I swear. Daddies and brothers and cousins. That shit
Pops
crazy.
and Uncle on the punk.
Personal trainers be finessing though. I know it ain't all business. when
Dude, a
them-
personal trainer?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
They be
personal
trying to
trainer.
Yeah,
finesse
them
out
personal
here.
trainers do be for
Bro,
this.
I be like, bro, if you ever look at them like on Instagram, them angles be kind of crazy. I be like, bro, for real, like,
You on that Mandisi shit.
It's
Remember
like,
Mandisi's choked up
bruh.
dude that was training Yandy? Y'all probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, that shit was on some love and hip hop
That
shit.
shit
The
crazy.
nigga was in
He
there
choked that
spotting
nigga
her.
up.
I'm like, yeah, just like
But
that.
he was having his hands on the cakes, like, or what
Nah,
happened?
You know how niggas be.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, go push harder, push harder.
That nigga went over there and choked him up.
I had got a text, but it didn't pop up in the group chat. I think she kind of wanted to remain anonymous. But
what's
going
up?
back to our gentrification debate back and forth, she had just asked, why wouldn't you be able to utilize the resources? I'm going to just say, hopefully you still watching, but I would hope you would say that, or I would say, like what Tez was saying to back up, like, people don't have that mindset to get out the barrel. That's all. Please, y'all two shut up. Let me do it. Y'all gonna go start going back.
Nah, we was saying the
what I'm
same
saying-
shit.
What I'm saying is, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, some people just don't have that opportunity to get out the barrel. They don't know nothing but the hood. That street sign that says so and so and so and so. That's all they know. I don't care if they have been to Miami or been to Vegas, for this or that. Like that's all they know. That's the only life, because niggas, once you get in that comfort zone, BA, that shit turn into a lazy boy.
Right,
For
but we gotta
some,
remember that these
For
people that
some.
we talking about, they're actually a minority of a minority.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts, and once again,
So I don't want to talk about them. Let's talk about the ones that's able.
Right.
But
Well,
them the ones that's in that environment.
We have to
though, bro. That's the
identify.
majority.
No,
of
the
them
ones
that's
that
in those
choose, I
environments.
don't want to deal with the people that choose.
right, but we gotta look amongst
But
them
let's
first.
change the minds.
We gotta look amongst them because everybody don't have those resources. Bro.
Those are the ones that we have to change though, bro. Because them is the ones that's choosing. Those are the ones that need
Some
to
of
change
these
the mentality.
Some of these kids,
If you
their
gonna choose-
only YouTube is that library on Miller and Kelton, bro, or that library that's what I'm saying on Hamilton and Groveport, and they can only get there every night. Everybody, this Wi-Fi, I mean, it is an abused luxury, but everybody don't have it, bro.
And
what's
you
that
know
gotta
that
do
too
with it?
because me and you have.
Everything is circumstantial.
We have a
Just to get
direct.
back,
We
but
have
once
a.
again, we all can get out our situation.
That's a fact. We can all get out our
Right.
situations,
That's
but me
the-
and you have a direct connection with somebody that's in that situation. You feel me? Like we'll be like, hey, come with us. We'll be like, like I would, bro, but I don't feel
it's your
safe.
choice.
I understand, but I'm saying, but at the same time, you feel me? Those are pieces that go into it, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
Like the
come
person
with
you
us.
talk about.
I understand
Easily.
easily, but at the same
Easily.
time, though,
Ain't no-
at the same time, you wouldn't do something that you wouldn't feel safe doing either, though, bro. If you feel like your life is in jeopardy by making these certain moves, and you feel like, oh, if I go do this, I could die, bro. Like something could happen. I could get shot. I could get hurt. Like that shit is real, bro. Like I feel what you're saying. I agree with you
Definitely
100%.
understand that shit.
But I'm just saying there's other factors in everything too. No excuses. You got to take risk. Great risk, great
Gotta take
reward.
risks to
But
be successful.
Somebody in the
Just,
chat coming, May L, whoever, Kaylin already said he don't have hope. Plus, we not crabs.
Right.
So what barrel? You let them tell you was a crab in a barrel.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We got to change
let 'em
the
tell you
narratives.
what she coming at you.
We got to change the narratives. Is all I'm saying.
We
We
listen.
always say the same shit, but we always get the same outcomes, right?
So
So
well,
let's just start saying
focusing-
different shit.
so we got the rich. We got rich, right? There is a middle class, right?
Yeah. Oh hell.
So
yeah,
there's
it's
a middle class and then there's poor, right?
I'm middle class right now.
Right. So when we talk about rich,
All of us is middle class.
so when we talk about rich, we're talking about. We're not even going to mention like the Jay-Z rich. We're talking
wealthy.
Yeah, they're wealthy. Okay, so boom. Then we have a whole nother level. Okay, the wealthy and the rich are not in a barrel. Okay, unfortunately,
Middle class ain't in the barrel either.
middle class is not in a barrel, but it may be a Tupperware. It may be a nice, maybe a more
No way.
marble lot. Listen, bro.
Ain't no way.
We're
bro.
all wrestling, bro. This is
That's
capitalism,
you.
bro.
That's not me. That's you.
This is capitalism.
That's you, not me.
This is capitalism, bro. You're gonna make it as far as you can until the next
not in the
company
barrel.
comes. Bro, it's capitalism.
Because all the
bro.
people that's in my, I guess if I am in the barrel, I guess we like helping each other push ourselves out the barrel.
Right.
If that's the barrel I'm in.
The barrel-
Because the crabs I see, they're not pulling me down.
I feel
They're
like
pushing
this.
me up.
I feel like this.
So get out that barrel and get into another barrel then, if that's the case.
I
If
feel
you in that
like-
barrel, get out and get into another one.
all that shit is low key like based like you can have a certain mentality, but at the same time, I feel like your relationships and shit is like low key more important than like you
Yeah,
can
the
have a
people
great
that you
mentality.
surround yourself with, you know.
Yeah, 'cause,
Factors.
I mean, yeah, that person gonna be faced with
That's
the
what
I
I'm
used to
same.
hang with niggas
But
that,
it's people like you can have the same mentality here, but in order to make your vision work
Listen.
in certain aspects, you might have to have this person's blessing in order for you to get what you need.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But-
because that's how it works. You can never
That's
do nothing on
I'm
your
just
own.
speaking on whoever said how would you not
All I-
utilize your
All I
resources.
know is
you know what
I see in here is Kaylin is speaking the truth. All I'm saying is I'm not trying to be the only one speaking. Everybody up here is speaking some truth. What I'm trying to say is that listen, bro. We're the meek, okay? We're the meek. The meek shall
inherit the earth.
I'm
Yeah,
not the
that's
meek.
listen.
I'm not meek. Do you know the definition of that
Tell me
word?
the definition.
Go, I'm gonna give you the exact definition of this, and I'm gonna see if you want to still call yourself.
The meek
Right. All I'm saying is that their wealth is not my salvation. So I'm not looking forward to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not calling myself
All
a
right,
crab.
so look,
I'm
real
not calling
quick.
myself none
Go
of
ahead,
that.
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna give you
The definition of meek.
Quiet, gentle, and easily imposed on, submissive.
Yeah.
Are you meek? Are you a submissive person?
Yeah, I am a very
You're lying.
I'm a submissive person.
So you're submissive against the information that's given to you?
To the right type of love, I'm a very submissive
No.
person.
No, you are not submissive, bro, because you don't submit to what the TV says. You don't submit to any of these doctrines of
Right.
So you're not submissive. You lying.
Right, but at the same time,
You're not meek. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, of course
you know you are not meek.
I'm not influenced from the
You're
TV.
You're one of the most boisterous people on the show. And you gonna talk about you're meek. You're not no pushover. You're not none of that shit, bro.
My boy Jordan just tapped in. Hold on, what Jordan say?
As an educator, they're taking a lot of the resources out of neighborhoods that provide no wealth to the new scene of Columbus. And a lot of the stuff planned 10 years in advance to control our growth. I'm telling you, bro. These are things that's in the system that's working with the kids,
I
bro.
got one other
And
one
then
for
shout
you.
out to his pops, because his pops has to drive the girls to the games, bro. That don't happen out in Dublin. That's all I'm saying, BA. That's all Tez is saying, is that these niggas got vans.
You say that.
This side of town don't.
But okay, you can say that all you want. But look, I went to Afrocentric school.
I did too.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I was able to get, good information, good curriculums and all that, bro, which opened my mind up. So that's what I'm saying. We got opportunities out here, bro.
You gotta be the change that you want to see. Bro.
We gotta be the change.
We can't play.
Right.
Afrocentric school brought a whole bunch of wealth to Columbus, Ohio.
We're not saying that what you're saying is wrong, bro.
Right.
We
but
just
stop
saying
directing
that,
it towards me then.
We're not directing it towards you, but we're just saying niggas is just saying that. I'm gonna speak on what I was saying. I'm just saying that you can't categorize everybody in the situation.
Right. I know you can't do that because I'm not in there.
Can I finish? Can I finish? But it's just like hooping. We hoopers. Yeah. When did they start closing down? Yeah. When did they start closing down the rec centers? You feel me? Like they started changing it up. You got to get a leisure card. All right, here go a leisure card. Oh, you got to renew your leisure card. This one X dollars. Like damn, I used to come here for free. Oh, matter of fact, now we got these programs in here. Y'all niggas can't come in here and hoop. You feel me? But in Dublin, ain't nobody in them gyms. I'm just using that as an example because of the resources.
You got to pay to get into those gyms.
I understand what you're saying.
Just
but you didn't listen to the whole thing. I said they closed it down. Y'all can't come in here because we got. But you're not listening to me. But I'm just saying. I'm just using that as an example. You can hone your skills if you got you know what I'm saying, your shit available to you. But if that shit gets cut off and you don't have the means to get out to this place in order to try to continue to hone those skills, then it's over. You stagnant.
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
So when it comes to the rec centers, right?
That was just an example.
I know.
Pal.
Let's just go there though, right?
Who?
How are these rec centers funded? I know. I'm asking the question.
PAL was definitely city funded for sure.
So,
PAL was rec center city funded.
So when we go to vote for these taxes and shit, right? And we cut these programs through voting. Have you voted? Oh, wait a minute. So you talk about this, but y'all don't even vote, right?
I'm just saying everybody can't vote. I never said that
I'll let you finish.
You put words in my mouth.
I'll let you finish, but I'm asking, did you vote on the levy to save the rec centers? Exactly. Quiet. Like, come on, man.
Didn't Trump lose the popular vote?
That ain't got nothing to do with
It's a vote, bro.
No, wait a minute.
It's a vote.
That ain't got shit
voting
to do with
voting.
That has nothing to do
I'm
with
just saying.
vote.
Understand, but I'm just saying this is why niggas don't vote.
That have to do with
a lot
rec
of niggas
centers?
don't vote because they don't believe
What the
that
fuck does that got to do with rec centers?
I'm giving you a direct correlation, bro. Like I said, a lot of people don't vote. I'm not speaking on me.
Right.
A lot of people don't vote because they don't believe that the votes really count, bro.
All right. Well, if you don't vote,
that's just like Trump losing. I'm
down.
not talking about me. You keep on talking about me, and I said I already voted.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So
you brought up a point about rec centers.
You asked me. You said y'all niggas don't vote, right? Y'all niggas don't vote.
I know
and I'll just answer the question like a lot of niggas don't vote because they feel like the votes don't count.
So let me ask you a question. Did you vote?
He got to then.
Did you vote for the levy to save the rec centers and
what
fund
levy
rec
was
centers?
that? I don't remember it.
Right, exactly.
I don't remember it. I'm asking you. Maybe I did. I'm asking you which one it was. Can you refresh my memory?
Why is it even an option, though, BA? Why
That's
is it
what I'm
even
saying.
on the ballot, bro?
Because these places need funding.
But they're closing those down and opening jails.
No, BA, you're not listening, bro.
It's the truth, bro. Am I lying?
If you believe voting is really us having a
Okay,
choice,
bro. So I'm not making this up,
Rec
bro.
centers too. What the fuck?
What rec center you go to?
because we voting, do we
I
really
don't
get
even
to
have time to go to
You gotta
a
go
rec
to
center.
LA Fitness. You gotta go to
I don't even have time. I would go
What's
to
the
the
other one?
YMCA if I did. I
what
went to
I'm
the
saying.
YMCA when I was a little kid.
That's what I'm saying because your mom was paying $60 for your membership. Because
It
you
wasn't
had
that,
the means.
Coach,
It wasn't. They actually went by your income, and
Well, I remember I honed my skills at Far East for free.
we was low income, so it goes off your income. Let's keep
All I
it-
know is Far
we
East was
gonna,
free.
we had the means because they adjusted
We
to
gonna-
what we made.
We're going to go back to the word meek because meekness is an attribute of human nature and behavior. It has been defined several ways.
You didn't say meekness.
Righteous.
You said meek.
Meekness, the same
I just went to
root
the-
word.
what are you talking
Righteous, humble, teachable, and patient, under suffering, long suffering, willing to follow. So that's
Where
why.
is that definition from, though?
What do
Is
you
that
mean?
from dictionary or? Is
No,
that
we have to
from-
ask Coach Godfrey. I mean, that sounds
I'm
pretty
going off
meek.
of dictionary.com.
That
I'm
sounds
not
pretty
going off
meeky to me.
That sounds like some Bible stuff for real. But this is the definition of meek. I'm not trying to go
I
off of
see
nothing else.
patient.
I'm just going off of.
I
It
see
says so-
patient,
come
long
on,
suffering,
You
forbearing.
going at the? Come on, bro.
You focused on 2 words too, though. You was like, you
But this
submissive,
is- no,
submissive,
this is-
submissive.
When you read the dictionary, just so you know, the first line is the most
So
relevant.
what's the other words for?
What dictionary is
I
that? That
used-
just look
I
like
used to
Google.
call her Miss Mouse.
That's a sentence. Please use it in
because
a sentence.
she was so meek and mild.
Right.
Right.
That just mean quiet and humble, basically.
Submissive.
But what dictionary is that from? That's just Google.
Dictionary.com, bro. What are you talking about?
That look like Google to me.
Bro, it's. Oh my gosh. When you type it in.
I got dictionary.
definition, Go ahead and type it in. It's going to be the same thing because it has.
I ain't
it
down
right
you,
there.
cuz.
I'm just saying.
I believe you.
What dictionary does it come from? Nigga, I'm not about to pull up no bullshit, nigga.
I never said you did, bro. You mad?
No, I'm just
Don't
saying.
cry on the
Come
mic.
on, man.
That's all good.
It says humbly patient or docile under.
Docile, submissive, right.
It says
Docile. What
it
does
says
docile
humbly
mean?
patient. Like I said, you said the first line.
What does docile mean? Right, but what
It
does that
says
mean?
humbly patient or docile as under provocation of others.
Right, provocation of others means you're being submissive to
I understand
others.
that, bro. I'm just saying. It's not the same dictionary, bro. It's not the same
But it's
thing.
the same definition.
I'm just saying, bro. You said it's going to say the exact same thing. It's
It
different.
just said the same shit. Provocation of
Humbly
others is
patient.
being submissive.
The first thing it says is humbly patient.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you're a servant to the higher power, you're supposed to be submissive.
Everybody should be submissive in some way, shape,
Yeah, I
or
mean,
form.
I'm submissive. I'm definitely a rebel because I want to know why, but I'm definitely submissive. Period. Point blank.
Y'all niggas, hey, I mean, everybody got their own. It's 10:30. Oh, we good. Never mind. Yeah, man, everybody got their own thing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Oh, you just
Definition was the definition. We read it
we're
twice.
all optimistic. We all agree with what you're saying.
But I'm not meek. I would never say I'm meek because I'm not. So I'm sorry.
All right, it just
I'm
depends
not
on
mild.
certain situations.
Circumstantial.
Everything is
Spicy.
circumstantial. Everything's circumstantial.
My
bro.
wife would tell you, man.
It's
Because
all
you could be
circumstantial.
stubborn. And that could be
I
a
see,
downfall.
and I hear it, and I respect it, bro. You're very meek towards your wife, bro. You always reference that's submissive, bro.
a
A
fact.
lot of men don't have that,
Meek
bro.
towards
You're a
T.
husband. That's submissive.
It's situations, bro.
Let's let her answer that
I'm
question.
just saying, bro.
Situational.
And I'm not saying I'm a domination over
All right,
her.
of course not.
That's-
No, hell no,
That's
bro.
like a
It's
mutual-
situational.
I'm saying it's a mutual. You have to be, bro. I know when I finally get married, whether if that's the one wife or two wives, you know, I'm waiting on polygamy in Ohio. But I'm going to be. I plan to be submissive to her when she needs me to be submissive, which I hope that's a little bit. But I'm going to be. Yeah, gotta be, bro. I gotta be submissive to my daughters. I have to be.
I was submissive to
Period.
Daddy. She asked
You
me
know
what
what
I
I'm
wanted to eat. I said, you choose, babe.
That's not.
No, I'm just fucking
Man.
around, bro. I'm just
Oh, they
playing.
going in the group chat. Oh, where we at? I don't care where you went to school. People take what they want to from education.
Right.
Mayel said, y'all seem like y'all are testimonies to what you are saying isn't possible. We aren't saying it isn't possible. We're saying that everybody doesn't have the mindset to realize that it's possible or the power or the mindset to utilize their resources correctly.
Yeah, we good.
We can create certain opportunities and resources. The National Center for Urban Solutions on Broad Street. I bet a lot of people don't even know about
Damn,
the
hold
nonprofit.
up. Just going off of that, we got
Shout
the
out.
Urban League too.
He said about the nonprofit agency.
Red hat ever talk?
Rail said, shout out to Wallaby, too.
Oh, yeah,
Rail.
shout out Wallaby.
Rail said, I just met him today. Tiandre said it was free because of investors scaring money don't make none.
Oh,
Too many
hey,
scared
hold on
people
real
in the
quick. My
middle
bad,
of our
Tiandre.
lives.
Hey, man. I
T,
got
T.
your shirt, bro. I ain't forget about
you
you. I
ain't
got
got
your
even a shirt
A&G
yet,
shirt.
bro? That's
Hell
crazy.
no, my bad, man. I've been busy as
You wanna
fuck.
have, like, 2
But
shirts?
let's keep going. with the
Denisha said
comments.
you have to pay for the rec now. Tiandre said, huh? Rail said, bad example tells what's wrong with spending $1 to support our community rec centers. When they start closing them, people be mad but don't want to give a couple dollars to support the community recs.
Just real quick to address that, I went through the steps. I said that it was free, and then they started charging $1, and then it was like a membership, and then it was like, damn, then they started having programs in gym. I'm not saying none of that extra shit. I'm just saying what happened. That's all. I remember going to the rec centers for free. Then I had to get a leisure pass. Then I had to get a membership. That's all I'm saying. But thankfully, I'm as good as I am because I had the means to do so. A lot of niggas got surpassed because they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't mind supporting anything.
Let's keep going down this chat.
Yeah,
it's getting interesting.
Tiandre said y'all's mics need to turn up.
Tune up. Well, the reason it sounds like that sometimes is because we streaming live and it's taking all the bandwidth, and sometimes it sounds like an echo. But that's why it's because we streaming it live. It's a bandwidth, and you can only fit so much into so little. So that's why it sounds like that.
But nonetheless,
we're gonna fix this shit.
Well, we're gonna get it together. But
May L said, "Dude in the green, your example of Trump had nothing to do with what BA is saying." That's Tiandre said that's because people with the money are investing. Bad example. Dude in the green again. Denisha Justin, YMCA goes off your income, but not many know that.
Yep.
Coach Godfrey said he did get that definition of meekness from the Bible. Denisha Justice said Godfrey is right. George Johnson said if the topic was gentrification, look how the areas close to downtown are getting new rec centers and new schools, upgrades. The money is close to downtown. Nationwide OSU and et cetera paying for this. Yep, i.e. Lex Wexner. May L. Y'all lost me with the voting examples. Coach Godfrey said Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. Meekness. Tia Adams, it is a time for everything. It is a time to be meek, and submissive, and a time to be rebellious. Facts, big facts. Denisha, all of you should take the real color test. I'll give you the test for the next conversation. Please let me know what the color test is. Tiandre Willis, most men are submissive to their vices, not their principles. Big facts.
Oh, yes.
Does the dude in the red
I really do though. It's like I be letting them go in. You see, you've been watching, bro. So you see how they go off on tangents. So I be letting them get their shit off. You know what I'm saying? But of course, it's all love though.
Red hat.
Them niggas gonna stop talking about my example too, bro.
My nigga got sick
hat
hat
I
collection.
don't need no support. I'm good.
I don't need no support. Stand 10 toes.
Nah, but
damn, we didn't even talk about the power of the tongue today.
Let AD start that off.
Nah, I mean,
we do.
Damn.
We can make it. Man, hey, pass it. This was.
And I was just saying that niggas don't vote because they don't believe that the votes count. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, the voting system is very rigged.
That's all I was saying. I wasn't.
Just let me. The
he brought up the voting, and I just said that niggas don't.
Let me finish though. Everybody knows, and if you don't know, you should know that when you vote for the president, it does not matter.
We know how that shit works.
So why even bring it up?
Because I was just saying why niggas don't vote. That's it.
We know that.
That's all. I was just saying that to
people
them.
should know that.
It was like a bad example.
Who puts the things
that's why niggas don't vote.
on the ballots for us to vote?
We do. So right now, if I wanted to start a ballot and say, I don't know, let's say
you can put anybody's name on there.
No, just hold up. Let me explain how it works. If I wanted to legalize marijuana under my kind of stipulations, right? All I got to do is draw it up on a piece of paper, type it up, take it downtown. I have to be a registered voter. Once I get that done, all I got to do is get 50,000 signatures of people that agree on my cause, and that will be on the ballot. 50,000 might not be the right number, but it's like so many thousand, whatever. You got to get so many signatures, and you'll get your specific thing on the ballot. Anybody can do it, literally. So let's stop the narrative that we can't do nothing.
Yeah, we never said that was a narrative.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's when you bringing up that,
Well, I mean, because
who put the shit on there? We put it on there.
Well, I mean, I directed it at, not just you, just everybody who thinks
we are the ones that put these ballots on there.
Right. Okay. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, bro, it's like, I'm not, like, somebody has to truly show me.
We could even make a law to where, I don't know, they got to sell fresh produce at corner stores. I'm just making shit up.
Yeah, but that's going,
I'm just making shit up, literally. But
because that
if
can't
we
happen.
wanted to, boom.
They control that narrative, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
What food we can eat.
No, you control that narrative because you don't got to go to those places.
Where can I go?
Anywhere
I can
you
grow
want
my
to.
own food.
I mean, it's actually cheaper to do that because I do it all the time. I grow my own food, so it's actually cheaper.
You don't survive off your own source of food, though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I can if I was growing peppers.
What you eat. BA.
See, that's your mindset.
BA, what you eat today?
Listen to me.
BA, what you
listen
eat
to what I'm about to say.
Wendy's.
Thank you, bro.
Well, listen to what I'm about to say, bro. You don't want to hear me because you know I'm about to bring up some shit, bro. You control. They control what you eat.
You just had Wendy's
because I wanted to. I chose that.
Who do you think Dave Thomas related to?
I chose that.
Who do you think Ray Kroc, bro? These niggas is
I chose that.
You wouldn't be able to create your own burger though, like
oh my
just.
God, man.
I'm saying like
with victims.
You don't own a cow.
Bro, ain't no victim.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can go
Like,
get a cow. I can go buy a fucking cow if I wanted to.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
What's wrong
niggas
with
don't have the resource. You can't go buy a cow, bro. You don't know how much a cow costs, bro. You might not have that. You might not have that ticket, bro.
I do got that ticket.
You might. I ain't saying that you don't. I don't know how much a cow costs.
That shit is
But
disgusting.
I'm just saying.
You know how to milk a cow and all that. You know how to milk the teeth.
You gonna slaughter it.
You know how to milk the
You
teeth.
gonna slaughter that motherfucker? That's
Y'all
crazy.
niggas, man.
Y'all niggas, man.
What part of the cow is the burger?
Man,
Niggas the chuck, nigga. It's the motherfucking chuck and the goddamn. You
I'll
can
just
actually
fuck
do
with you,
chuck
dog.
and sirloin, nigga, and you put that shit in the grinder.
Chuck
bro.
and
I know-
sirloin, make a
Sounds like
T-bone.
experience.
Nah. You
y'all
can go to
niggas,
the
bro,
meat
you-
market.
Hey,
Niggas
come
ain't making
on,
their own
man.
meat,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Nah. We hear what you saying, bro. But ain't nobody doing that shit. You included.
But you can if you want to, man. Like I said,
We can
but
do
what
it.
I was-
Ain't nothing wrong.
but what I was gonna
Anybody
say
can
was
do
this.
anything if they want
Let
to.
me finish my original point. We can live off of food. So let's say if I'm growing peppers and you growing cabbages,
Yeah, I didn't say
Tez
we
is growing. Let me finish, bro. That's all I'm saying. This is
It's
what I was about to
make-believe.
say, bro. Because it's possible, bro. If you was harvesting
we could.
tomatoes, I was harvesting. Let's say you had tomatoes and lettuce. AD had nothing but onions and motherfucking carrots. Tez did all potatoes, and I did something else, bro. We could trade and barter, bro. And it's only 5 of us. Imagine if we had 20, 30 motherfuckers, bro.
That
It's
shit
called a
ain't gonna
network.
never happen.
It can, though. It's motherfuckers
it
doing
can.
it right now.
It can.
There's people doing it right now.
It can, but it ain't gonna
That's
happen.
lighting the mood,
Bro, Coach Godfrey said Red Hat has no script. Bro, that's really funny, bro. Bro, you gotta start cutting this off and talking, bro. He blacked out. Man, they
He said it's
Oh,
called.
yeah, halal. You can go to a
Yeah, we not
halal
about to
store and
keep
get a whole
entertaining that
goat.
bullshit.
For like,
Hey, nah, we not
nigga,
about to keep
$100,
entertaining that. Let's
nigga.
move on. But yeah, y'all continue. Go ahead.
Man,
'Cause I ain't got time for that bullshit.
you ain't got time for it.
Nah.
It's 10 to 10:30 anyway. But nah, the halal shit though. You know,
the power of the tongue, man, that goes into what BA is saying. You know what I'm saying, as far as having the
Facts.
mindset to getting
Speak
out
life.
of that comfort zone, whether if it's the same street sign, you know, like your mama renting, like Jay-Z said, or if it's just your comfort zone, you know, because you grew up spoiled and it's hard for you to get out the comfort zone. It's definitely possible.
I just want
It's
people to
definitely
know.
possible. It's possible.
I really just want people to know that you can literally do anything that you want to. It's, you know, besides outrageous shit like flying. Oh, I might just go walk out here and fly up in the sky. But come on, man. Anything that's realistic, you can do whatever the fuck you want to. Like, that's just it. And if you got that mindset, then you guess what you gonna do? Whatever the fuck you want to. Like, that's all I'm saying, man. I want my people to know that they got the power. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. It's a lot of anybody could do
You
whatever
a
y'all
fucking
want to.
God, man. You are a God. You are a God. You are not God, but you are a God in the fact that you make your reality.
Yeah, many people have to find that
Yeah,
out.
we just gotta stop playing.
lot
Once
of
you
people-
know that you are your own God, you make your own reality.
people don't know
I
that.
could, if
Good.
I
Let
can
them
make
know.
my own reality. If I want to walk out here, go rob somebody, go to jail, that's what I made. I'm a God. I made myself
A lot
that.
of people think that they're
know
black
what
and
I'm
that
saying?
they're in
Let's go out here and make this money, man.
They don't know that they're more than men, that we're more than men,
Right.
and we're less
Let's
than God.
change
And
the
that,
narrative. That's
that
all
goes
I'm
for the
saying.
male and the females. We are
Definitely
more
the
than men and
females,
less than
man.
gods. Yes, it's facts. Yes. But
Everything takes time.
That's all I want.
for the
people to
young-
know.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a struggle. It's going to be a struggle. He's saying
There will
it's
be
easy, but it's not
obstacles.
going to be easy. It's
Overcome.
going to be obstacles. It's like, yeah,
Overcome.
man.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's
Feel
what
me?
life is about. But just like I said, don't look, man. You can do anything you want to. Don't forget that shit, man. Real shit. If you ever listen to anything I ever said, take that one right there, man. The mind is the universe. The universe is your mind. It's 10:30, man. We about to get up out of
Yeah,
here.
man. Shout out to everybody listening. First time, second time, third time, last time. You know
Every
what I'm saying?
time.
It's all
Oh, yeah,
good,
bro.
man.
We appreciate
Make
it.
it every time, man.
New flavor of Sour Patches.
What's going on?
You got like a little minty aftertaste.
Oh,
That's
word?
what you get. Yeah, shouting out Sour Patch. But yeah, man. Peace out, everybody, man. Drive safe, man.
Yeah,
Shout
y'all
out
be
to
safe.
anybody who lost anybody this week. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it's
It's
been a
heavy.
lot of shit going
I
crazy.
just want to say shout out and a small light shout out and prayers up to the Bush and Dickerson family, man. This lady from my church is just always a snotty nosed youngin', man. It's passed last night, so that hurt me today, man. But anybody who has lost anybody, man, just keep your head up, stay 10 toes down. I love everybody, man. Everybody.
AD.
I love a lot of y'all.
Let's let AD get a piece, man. You know,
Nah, I mean, all day, every day, we definitely appreciate y'all support for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can get that notification. We getting tired of, no, I'm not going to say we getting tired of sending links, but if y'all just hit that notification bell, y'all be automatically notified when we go live. So
yeah, because, we be,
yeah. We, the time fluctuates, but we doing a better job of being prompt. So we definitely appreciate y'all support. Who else? Y'all got something left?
Shout out Jazz, man. We missed you, bro. You feel me?
bro.
Hopefully you be here
shout
next
out
week.
Jazz.
Tall Tez, everybody stay blessed. You feel me? Prayers up to all y'all's families.
Prayers
Hope
up,
everybody
word
has a
down,
good
man, for
week,
sure.
good weekend, blissful lives. Get your money, hug your kids, eat your dinners, be safe.
Yeah. So the show's still going.
Yeah, man.
Get on the thing.
Dang,
We're going to
yeah,
go ahead and
good
shut it
job.
down, man.
Man,
We're going to
man.
get up out of here.
Facts. Sky is not even limit stealing. So they're gonna.
Why you be reading your name like that?
Well, okay. Well, it was no. I don't know why. Oh, she put ceiling. No,
Stealing.
All right.